will take everybody into the intro, and then I will be back. We got some crazy shit to talk about. Oh my God. These streets be wilding out. Uh-oh, forgot to turn the speed down.
Hey there, friends, the lights are low. Ratchet blinks and off we go. Coffee cup and open tabs. Little voice in the back says hi. Hit the intro, play the tune. We don't need a crowded room. Truth don't shout, it walks in steady, side by side. We timestamp it, roll it back. Watch the words, not just the hype. And make your mind up for yourself. No looping lies tonight. This is Kathy P's, let's talk about it. Hands on heart, no fear to call it. Kids are off limits, we don't go real life. Full stop, we mean it, be proud. Misfits, say it loud, misfits. We hold a line and we won't misfit. Do the YouTube stuff and pull up a seat. Let's talk about it. Trolls can roam from chat to chat. We're too grown to dance with that. Two wrongs never made a right. Write that down. And foil this and rumor that. If it harms a child, we pass receipts or silence. Those are the only sounds. We timestamp it, roll it back. Keep the context in the light. Say a piece without the docs. Let decency win the fight. This is Kathy P's, let's talk about it. Hands on heart, no fear to call it. Kids are off limits, we don't go real life. Full stop, we mean it, be proud. Misfits, say it loud, misfits. We hold the line and we won't misfit. Do the YouTube stuff and pull up a seat. Let's talk about it. If the signal drops, I'll be right back. Mute for the littles, then we're on the track. We don't chase pain for a couple of views. We chase the truth like good friends do. Panels up, the voices blend. Make your case, now play it again. We'll disagree without the knives and stones. Turn the volume down on spite. Turn the spotlight up on right. Home isn't home when we're throwing bones. This is Kathy P's, let's talk about it. Hands on heart, no fear to call it. Kids are off limits, we don't go real life. Full stop, we mean it, be proud. Misfits, say it loud, misfits. We keep the guardrails where they fit. Hit the thumbs and take your seat. Let's talk about it. Voices in the chat, I see you. Mods, thank you. Be kind, be smart, be proud, misfits.
Let's do this thing. I know I'm early, but I wanted to get a live in because it'd be hard to be getting a live in on these streets anymore. And I wanted to do it early because I promised the littles we would go out front so they could ride their roller skates and drive me bonkers and get boo-boos and have me a nervous wreck. But anyway, Sir Duke, I'm not in the mood this morning. Come on now. This cat has been, look, get out my cords. Go. Okay. Yeah, he's driving me up a wall. Happy Sunday morning, everybody. There's some shit. Fucking Betty. Oh my God. That bitch. She's done. That woman I'm telling you that song keeps playing in my head every time I think about her. Hope What a Night, because every time you turn around, she's putting out some kind of shit. If it's not on a case, it's on a creator. And by the way, I haven't. I don't think I was live. I don't think I knew about burnt toast. No, because I wasn't live yesterday and the day before. I don't think I knew. But what happened to burnt toast is some bullshit. That's some bullshit. I don't know what was behind it or who was behind it, but I sure hope she finds out. And yeah, no, let it fall as it falls. But I'm hoping that she gets her channel back because she's done none. There was over the dumpster picture. Are you kidding me? Come on, YouTube, do better. Do better, seriously. Do better. But man, you don't want these people don't want their channels messed with, but they don't have a problem staying up all night long to constantly report and lie, report and lie, report and lie to go at somebody else's channel. Okay. I hope she gets it back. And you know what? If she don't, it don't matter. I'm still going to follow her to Rumble. I'm still going to watch her on Rumble or wherever she goes to stream. So you won nothing. Because, see, unlike you, from what Toasty says, and I have no reason not to believe her, she didn't need the YouTube money. She did this as a hobby, as something for herself. She didn't stream every day. She streamed maybe twice a week. You know? She didn't do the real life shit. She didn't go after people's families and careers and, it's just bullshit. It's just bullshit. And if you're on Twitter, on X, please retweet her post to YouTube. Please. Maybe they'll see it. I don't know. They need to quit using damn bots for everything. And there's just times you need a human review, because come on, what was wrong with that dumpster picture? What was wrong with it? Anyway, sorry. Today is a very rough. I didn't want to even talk about it, but because you could tell I've been crying. But anyway, today's 3 months. I didn't want to just sit there. So I figured I'd come here and call out Betty and maybe some BJ, because oh my God, the stuff she was saying last night was off the fucking chains too. These people live in fucking delusion. And Wigs, I'm telling you, you really need to chill out. Let me say hi to everybody. Sorry, I'm not trying to be rude. Hey, Mystic Butterfly, good to see you. Lucky is my cat. My cat's not lucky today, but he's giving me a headache. Hey, Crafty Girl, the real one. Good to see you. Good morning. Hey, Ann. God bless you and your family. Greetings and loves from Israel. Back at you. Hey, Steph, not that Steph. Don't side-eye me. Day 3 of the college bowling tournament. Oh. Hey, the Chroma Reels. And guys, that's who made that intro I just played, by the way. Amazing job. Thank you. Thank you. What? Oh my God, I didn't know that. I wasn't on much. I did a little bit of listening, but I wasn't on a whole bunch. Oh, wow. Yes, definitely. I hope everything goes well. I hope. Let modern medicine work magic. Yeah, I really hope she's going to be okay. Yeah. Wow. Whispers in the shadows. Hey. Hey, Mittens. Hey, Marbella. Niners girl. Tammy. Oh, thank you very much, Tammy. Thank you. Thank you for the Cash App. I appreciate that. That was very sweet, very kind of you. Hey, Shauna. Hey, Aunt C1. Java Jones in the house. Niners girl. I like that name. There's Purple Dragon. How are you? I don't know if you. I'm limited at this minute. What I can say, but as far as the whole shit show court mess with ROs and stuff, including Tube Top Tammy and them, there's been a victory. There's been a victory. Multiple victories. There may be more arrest warrants. It may be coming down the pipeline for the contempt orders. There was lifetimes granted. There's the final one. Taylor's is coming up here January 6th, and I'm sure, because she did a lot more, I'm sure she's going to get one too. Hey, Rebecca. But it's, yeah, Big L. I was in Trisha's. I had only been in there. I missed most of that. I have to go back and replay it if I ever get time. But I had popped in for a little bit after I got everything settled down while I was finishing up laundry. Got the kids all in bed and everything. And I heard that on Trisha's. My prayers go out to him and his family. R.I.P. Big L. R.I.P. Hey, Cat 1961. Hey, Candace. Chatty Love 48. Good name. Hey, Beer Can. Twin Thing 007 in the house. Look out. We got a 007. Hey, Roddy girl. Canvas and Crime in the house. Becca Bomb Corn. I get it now. Okay. Oh, I love that. I could read names all day long and laugh my ass off. You guys can come up with some really good ones. I'm too much of a chicken because I always forget to go fix things. And I'd be stuck. Hey, Zen, good to see you. Happy Sunday. Boston Nick Sim Jackie 215. Boston Nick Simp. I get that one too. Hey, Julianne. That's a cool name. Wow, Julianne, I like how you spell it too. Hey, keep it moving. Just thinking about me. Yeah, I've been up since about 3:30. I didn't sleep much last night. It was horrible dreams, but today's a tough day. So I'm doing everything I can to keep my mind away from it. I have to. My little one's having such a tough time. I don't want to make it harder on them. So, oh, they're fighting already. Okay, they're in there yelling at each other because he won't stop leaning on her while they're watching their TV time. And I got a timer set on the TV so they don't get no extra time. Yeah, mom's a real stickler about the rules. That's why there's rules in life. Yeah, they need to understand that there's things that, there's limits to everything. But yeah, I even set the timer so the TV, because if not, kids will sit there and vegetate in front of that TV, and I'm not having that. I'm just not having it. So anyway, they got plenty of other things to do. Hey, pick me. Oh, we had to bat the critters yesterday. It was bat the dog, bat the cat, and now I got to remop my floors because I can't stand the idea of a ball print or a smudge on my living room floor. So yeah, that wasn't, I shouldn't have scrubbed them beforehand. I should have did it afterwards. Yeah, I should know better. Sis, you should have been a detective. Hey, Hope, how are you? It's so good to see you. Okay, we're gonna get started here because it's Sunday. I don't want to hold you guys up all day. This is not going to be an all day live because I am taking my littles outside. They want to roller skate and give mom heart attacks. I got to get him some elbow and knee pads because he falls on purpose. He likes to crash, so he crashes on purpose. Yeah. Mm. I got a big box of band-aids for today because he'll be crashing. But see, you got to watch him because he'll crash into you. He calls himself Evil Knievel. Yeah. I didn't even know he knew who Evil Knievel was, but he does because he watches motorcycle tricks and stuff videos. Yeah. He knows all about Evil Knievel. And then he turned around and said, "But don't worry, Mom, a lot of his stuff was fake." I'm like, "What? No, it wasn't." He said, "Yes, sir. I'll show you." I'm like, "No, you don't have to show me. That's okay." Oh my God. No, she's not. Do you guys, you got to see this. This bitch. This bitch. What the fuck is wrong with Betty? I mean, truly, what is truly wrong with that psychotic ass? Look at this thumbnail, this title. Wow, Sebastian Rogers was abused and we have receipts. So what are they now going to put out these so-called CPS reports? Because how else would they have proof? What you're going to go? And I noticed Seth got a live scheduled. I've been told through the grapevine. I didn't notice it myself because I don't follow him and I'm not sub to him. Besides that, anybody who doesn't kiss his ass and give him money is blocked. I don't roll like that. But what the fuck is wrong with her? What proof you have? Says? Yeah. Okay. Betty, shut up. You're desperate for views. That's why you did that. You clickbait the hell out of people. Yeah, do it all the time. Wow, you've done a live already? Girl. Oh, you're putting out so much misinformation in the Melanie Buzzard case. I just may. I think I'm gonna, because I've called her out for some shit on it, so I'm gonna have to stick to what I say, and I'm gonna go against it. I'm gonna go out. I'm gonna, after I get the kitchen, I'm gonna go over everything I can find. I know the basics of the case. I just want to make sure that I know that what I think I know is correct. And I'm going to call Betty out on that. I'm sick of her with that case. I am sick of her with that case. Fucking psycho bitch. Excuse my language. Hey, everybody coming in, do me a favor. Oh, God, I can't. My cat's already, his ears are up. He's ready. He cannot stand her voice, especially when she's doing that or cackling. He bites me. Purple Dragon member for 6 months. Woohoo. Hey, half pint. Granny watching update. Daughter awake. Read my earlier comment. All right. That's great news. Good. Good. That's great news. That's really good. Mookie's already jumped off the couch. Isn't that bad when our critters? Hey, Denise Old. It's good to see you. How you been? Good to see you, pick me. Hey, everybody coming in. I'm not playing BJ yet, so when we may not get to her. It depends if y'all want to, because there's lots of other stuff we can talk about after this shit show. I'm sorry, I can only handle so much BJ. I just, it's, yeah, there's only so much I can handle. And that wigs. But anyway, do all that YouTube stuff, the thumbs up, the share, the sub up, and hey, We got memberships. You can be a misfit too. Anyway, that's my spiel. I'm not doing it for an hour. Fuck that. Okay. It's Sunday, Kathleen. The F word out your vocabulary. Besides, I don't want my kids to hear me. I wonder what my neighbors think because sound echoes when you're outside, and I'm out back. So, and I got the headset on. So, and when I yell, I wonder if they hear or they just hear the noise but can't make out what's said. I know one time, my one neighbor was thought there was something going on because of a video I was playing, and I guess I didn't know the outside speaker was connected. I thought I'd taken care of all that. So yeah, that was a whole shit show too. Anyway, hi Ann's, how are you? Yeah, I hope she does too. Then they've been busy, become full-time babysitting. Oh, for your grand rats, grand rats. Hey, Criminal Med, good to see you. It's been a minute. Good to see you. Hey, everybody over on the other side. Jan, good to see you. I know there's two chats. I'm trying. Well, I thought I had them both. Hey, Clemson girl, how are you? If you want to come into the other stream, there's two of the things I know. I didn't shut it off. I'm sorry. The one with the higher number in it is the regular stream, but there's also the little phone icon thing. You can tell which stream is the vertical and which one's the horizontal. But welcome in, everybody. And over on that side, please do the same thing. Thumbs up, all that kind of stuff. I'm going to clip Brittany because she says that a million times live. So I'm going to clip her so I don't have to say it. I can just, yeah. She's got a whole shtick. It takes her an hour. And then it's all through the live all night long. Okay, let's see what this trash mouth got to say. Oh. Hey, Kennedy. I'm always here with you and the littles. Oh, love you. Oh, thank you, Kenna. Thank you so much. Thank you. That was very kind of you. Thank you. And I forgot to set a goal, and I'm not going to do it now because the last time I was live, I said it after the fact, and I got 2 really heated emails. People were upset that I said it at all because I should have just left it alone. I was like, okay, sorry. But anyway, Hubba Baba, you're barking at nothing, and you don't care. He's mad because he had to get up early this morning. I wanted to go live, so he couldn't sleep till lunchtime because he needed to go out before I go live. So I made him get up at 9:30, and he was not a happy camper. The entitlement. It's wild. I have to make my dog get up to go outside. It's wild. He likes to sleep till lunchtime. Hey, Elizabeth.
At YouTube.
Oh, gosh. You scared me, Betty.
How you doing, folks? I'm BullhornBetty.
Oh, we know.
I cover true crime.
Oh,
but
no,
today
you
we're
don't.
covering drama.
You are the crime.
I just found out about this. Well, I kind of should have broke the drama this morning on my show because I got an email that came in during my show, but I went over there, I looked at it, and I misread it. So I really didn't know what the hell was going on. And so I was over at my best friend's today, and I was going through my emails, and I was, reading my emails, and I came across this email again and reread it. And I read it the first time, and I thought it meant that somebody had pulled a video that Burnt Toast had made down that terminated the video. And I'm like, oh, it must have been that hidden true crime podcast. Laura, I think is her name. The lady that we had been talking about, because that's who I was talking about at the time in this whole thing. I did not know all this stuff was going on, and somebody had emailed me during the show.
You never know what's going on in the drama, Betty, but you a big part of the drama, but you such a professional, and you're such an investigator. You didn't bother to check that it wasn't the video, it was a thumbnail picture, it was a picture of a dumpster, Betty. A freaking dumpster. YouTube makes no sense. And look, I'm not one for people losing their channels. However, there are certain ones that probably should lose their channels. Will YouTube do anything about that? Hell no. No.
And you can hear me say, acknowledging the email. And I thought it was just, again, a video being taken down, which it happens. I've had a few taken down for a variety of reasons, mostly because of the hate channels. I don't
know, mostly because of you, Betty. Because of you.
Do anything to anybody. I don't attack people's channels. I don't go after them. I don't, file. Very rarely do I file like a privacy complaint or a a strike on their channel. Occasionally, it depends on, sometimes I have a bad day and somebody pisses me off, and it's like, you know what, I'm just done, and I'll just go through my copyright and just.
Oh my gosh, are you serious right now? Betty, you go after people's real lives. You go after their jobs. You dox. You threaten. You even have minions harass. You have falsely tried to strike channels many times. Many times. You are such a liar. In fact, the person you're speaking about, didn't you and JLR go on a fucking false strike escapade for how many months? Shut up. You are a liar. Hey, perfectly.
Somebody, just because I can. And but I don't very I think I've struck a channel maybe I think 4 times in 5 years that I've been here, and it was mostly at the very beginning of my, because that's
no 4 maybe 5 times. I bet you Burt Toast could show proof otherwise. And not just her. That's a lying crock of shit right there. Girl, what'd she be drinking in them coffee cups? Just asking. Because, the reality you're in, wow, that must be a hell of a trip.
It tells you to strike them. And then when you realize that it's just a whole bunch of drama and a bunch of work for a whole bunch of nothing because they don't do anything about it, you just don't do it, And so I'm just one of those people that just don't do it, no matter how bad. I know even my mods, they're like, why don't you strike her? Why don't you strike? It's like a waste of time. It's just a waste of time. So, anyways, I get there and I'm dawdling around. We're sitting out there watching the football game, and of course I'm on my my stuff. I'm doing some Twitter stuff, watching the game. She's doing some stuff on her whatever she's doing, and then I go back to this email and I read it and I'm like, I remember looking over at Laura and I'm like, Laura. She's like, what? I said, I think Burnt Toast's account is gone. She's like, what? And I said, yeah. I said, I got an and I went through the whole dissertation. I just told you guys about it. And I said, but I will get a couple memberships for my channel. I don't get the 10 free because of how I set up my account, which was fucking ridiculous. And YouTube was supposed to, because I didn't know what the hell I was doing. But YouTube was supposed to change all that, and they haven't. They haven't. But I can get y'all a couple memberships here. No, I don't want to use that one. We'll use that one. One tap. Yeah. Get some more misfits going in here. Just a way to thank you guys. We got some new misfit. Becca got, Denise got one? No? Yeah, Denise got one. Bombs Becca. Criminal Med. Norina girl. I'm glad people got them to come in here.
You're welcome, Denise. Thank you for always being here and supporting me. I wish I could do more. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna buy y'all. I'm not gonna lie and do the shit BJ pulls, but you know, Bush has got one. All right, Betty, entertain us.
And looked, I said, I must have misread it. And I read what they sent me and read exactly verbatim. I said, this sounds like the channel's terminated. So I went over to YouTube.
Yeah, that I have to be. See, I had heard about it. I thought it was because like I said, I haven't been on a whole bunch. I pop in and out, but I had heard. I thought it was a video from what I had heard because I hadn't heard everything. I could, I didn't know, and so I had thought it was a video. I had no idea until I think it was yesterday that the whole I just don't even understand that. I don't. Burnt toast is a good. I mean, I'm sorry, but she's not breaking TOS and shit. She's not up there calling people out their names and attack. She's not doing the messed up shit. I'm sorry, but she didn't deserve that. She works factual. She don't work with gossip and rumors. I don't know. I hope that she can appeal it, and I hope that she's victorious because she doesn't deserve that. And like I said, I subbed up to her on Rumble. I'll follow her. I'll watch her over there. All right. Screw them. It's just so messed up.
Posted really long time. So, she wasn't really in my search. I mean, she was. You could see that I had previously searched her name, but it was way. I couldn't even find it just by searching. I don't search very much on the YouTube on my phone, so it should only have like a few names, like Clutch Some Pearls.
Oh, so at first it was the video, okay? Then overnight, I seen that. Oh, I seen her. Now I went on Twitter, and I yesterday and read Burnt Toast post, and I, of course, reposted them, and I the one that she had posted about you to YouTube Team YouTube, I reposted that with a comment. Hopefully, enough of us do it to wake up and see, hey, maybe these bots aren't the best thing when it comes to determining whether a channel is terminated or not. You need to use people for that, not some damn bot. Burnt Toast never has problems with YouTube. They didn't even look into it because it's some bullshit. But I heard there was like lots of channels lately being terminated that people can't figure out why, other than the bots. But you should not be allowed to. They keep telling us that this reporting shit don't work. Well, if you report under a certain way and accuse of certain something, it will. It'll alert. The bots will pick it up, and then the bots don't understand shit, and oh man, and it's often wrong. What's being put out? Well, sometimes some people need to not talk and not be toothpaste. That's all I'm saying. I don't roll like that. I don't play them games. Hey, UA. What happened? What was already put out? I'm behind in chat. So this is taking credit for BT channel being. Oh, wait, do you hear what she says? She has a lot of threats. And like, hey, Shauna, good to see you. Yeah. No, I'm just glad everything's okay, and she's I'm glad it all turned around. Hey, Lavender. Hey, Rubber House. Okay, I think I got everybody. What's the matter, crafty girl? Hey, GM Lovely. What do you give up with, crafty girl? I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, I agree. If you don't want it out here, put it under members only. I'm sorry, but I agree with crafty girl. Putting something under members only, it doesn't keep it off the streets. It's out here. It's out here. You know, it is what it is. AI don't have clear thinking. No. Hey, House of Grit. Well, Kenna, that's a double-sided coin. And you know you're one of my faves. And I know how you support Granny. But, you know, sometimes Granny says things about people and, you know, she doesn't show the support that's given to her. I know she hasn't with me. I'm just saying. However, I am glad everything is working out. I'm glad that her family member is going to it appears she's going to be okay. That's fantastic news. 'Cause that's scary as fuck. It is. And I hope the court shit finally gets settled and they can just relax and enjoy their holiday. I'm hoping for that across the board. Okay, let's get back into bed.
Turkey show, you know, just some things that when I check for some cases and whatnot. But I was looking for burnt toast, couldn't find it, so I type her name in, and I can't find it. And so I finally make a post on my YouTube asking.
Okay, you can't find it. You can't. How many times did you have to search, Betty? I mean, you just type in the name and hit search on a one timer. Yeah, okay.
If anybody knows if this is true. And so I got
a
few responses back and a phone call.
Drop your link, Mittens.
And I don't know how accurate this is because I know our people don't associate with that trash people or those trash channels. And she is a trash channel. She's freaking nasty, nasty ghetto piece of shit, liberal, you know.
Okay. So your problem with her is you think she's a liberal. Well, guess what? She can be whatever she wants to be, Betty. Don't you live in a free world, in a free country? She has civil rights just like you do, Betty. She's allowed to have her own opinion on things and on people, just like you do, Betty. The difference between you and her is she don't put out bullshit. She puts out factual info. She doesn't dox people. She doesn't go after their jobs. Betty. And I never hear her on here threatening people. I'm taking your channel. I'm doing this. I'm suing you. You've always been jealous of burnt toast. You have. Just think, Betty. You're jealous of a piece of fucking bread. Make that make sense. According to you. I mean, that's all you consider her. You would give your right arm to find out her name. You really would. But okay. It goes on.
With a C.
Thank you, Mittens.
You guys don't
drop your link, Mittens.
So I'm just going to say with a C. I don't like her. She's destroyed before me. All she ever does is
burnt toast will be back. I can't imagine. I just, if they do a human review of burnt toast, there's no way they won't give her channel back. They need to do a human review. That is the most ridiculous thing. I don't know, man. YouTube is getting so wanky. It's starting to get a little scary. I'm really considering, I know I keep saying it, up doing a rumble myself. Because it's just, I mean, yeah, wild.
Fix that. And all she wants them to do is just lose their shit and go overboard. I truly think she tries to push people to unalive themselves. Now, I've watched. I truly
what? Wait a minute. She's accusing Burnt Toast of pushing people over the edge. When has she ever done anything like that? I've been watching Toasty since I've been on YouTube, since I started my channel. Well, 3 years? And a lot of times I'm in the bushes or I'm watching on replay anymore because I just, but I've never seen anything like that. I don't know. Wow. I'm going to replay that. I'm going to pull BJ here.
All she ever does is find one person and she just picks at him. And all she wants them to do.
It's called reviewing, Betty. She's a local commentary review channel. She's never said she was true crime. In fact, she's made it clear the exact opposite, and she don't cover true crime cases. Betty, that's exactly what she should be doing, seeing as how she's a review channel. And look, Shani, she wasn't wrong about that. She wasn't wrong at all about Shani. Nope. Just like she ain't wrong about you.
Is just lose their shit and go overboard. I truly think she tries to push people to unalive themselves.
What? Do you understand what defamation is, Miss Legal Ease here, right? And slander. You don't have shit. I would do it out of principle. I would do it just out of principle. And you know what? I'd piss you even off more. Is I'd go pro se and I'd beat your ass.
I've watched how far she pushed this lady. I think she called her name Shanty. Now, I'm not sticking up for it. The girl was a little wild and put her stuff out there. And, I've got nothing.
A little wild. What? She abused and neglected her children. Not forever. I mean, it was the living conditions. It was just horrific. What are you talking about? Do you know how many people covered her and him, Shani and Rev? There was lots of channels covering them. Burnt Toast is one of the ones that didn't go all vulgar and vile and stuck to what Shani and Rev themselves was putting out here. Wow.
To say either or, but she just kept pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing. She had called CPS on her. I mean, this lady is just really, really.
This lady was abusing her children.
Really bad news. And everybody, all the shittiest people on this YouTube platform runs to her, GW, QB. They're just all these trash junkies, okay? Most of these people.
The shittiest people all trash. No, actually, there's some of the coolest people on YouTube streets. Bets. You jelly. You don't have that kind of support and following, huh? You might be a little jelly. I tell you what, you'll go into their chats and see people laughing and having a good time anytime you pop in there. But your chat, yeah, you don't see any of that. You don't see the camaraderie. You don't see. I mean, people go in just because they really like the chat and they like hanging out with the people in the chat and they have a good time. You can't say anything like that, Betty. But you also can't pull those numbers. Are you jelly?
on those clicks that we don't have anything to do with have all types of mental health problems and just substance abuse.
Oh yeah, she's putting out. She says she's got proof. Yep, she's clickbaiting everybody. Betty is a queen clickbaiter. JLR taught her well, but Betty can clickbait like no other. Oh, there's my YouTube receipt. I wonder what I was getting in an email. Okay. Wow, they send you 4 different emails to tell me that you don't think I know. I mean, my gosh. Okay. Anyway. Oh, did I even turn monetization on? I don't even remember. I don't want to check though, because in order to check, or in order to do it, you can only do it on your laptop. I'd have to exit out and go to a different. No, I'll look. If not, oh well. I think I did though. I didn't set it up on my laptop, so sometimes I forget to go back in.
Problems. Now we don't know who Bert Toast is. I have a sneaky suspicion of who she is.
Don't care.
And I was hoping to have an opportunity to go after her.
You know who she is. She's burnt toast. I mean, what more do you need to know? You don't see her putting her whole life out here. That's not part of her YouTube channel or part of her content ever. So why do you care? Yours is all out here because of you. Just saying.
But with her channel down, it's going to be a little more difficult. But I might just do the channel because they still have to have the information. You're going to sue the channel. Anyway, so I might just go ahead and sue the channel to find.
Betty, shut the fuck up. Shut up. What is wrong with you? What is with you all wanting to file all this frivolous court action? You're going to end up like JLR, and you're going to have judgments put against you, and you're not going to be allowed to file shit ever again. You could end up in some real serious trouble here, Betty, with all these frivolous lawsuits. Because every time you threaten another one, that can be saved and proven to the court when you do file. Because I believe you will try to. Because that's you. You think that you have a right to just keep filing all this frivolous, stupid shit, wasting court's time, and invading people's real lives that are none of your damn business. You will end up with consequences harsher than you've gotten, because you haven't gotten any harsh ones yet, Betty. And you should. You deserve them, in my opinion.
Out her information and just sue her, because
I mean, she's lost. But what is she? But she it hasn't stopped her. The consequences, not just the loss, but the consequences that come with it, need to be severe for this train wreck to see something. It's not been severe enough. And I'm hoping Pennsylvania does just that. And Tennessee. I hope she loses her appeal.
That I'm kind of running up against with Bert Toast. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do with her just yet. But
you have no grounds to sue Bert Toast. You're violating her rights, Betty. You trample all over everybody else's rights. You have rights, but nobody else does. You say far worse shit on here about people than I've ever heard Toasty say. Toasty can show receipts if she says something. If she's saying you did this or did that. You, on the other hand, don't. Because like you said, it's all in your little mind. All in your head.
It sounds like she's gone. It sounds like she's completely off the platform. It sounds like her account was terminated. Now, this is one thing that I do know.
This is one thing that I do know. Toasty's not gone. See, Toasty has respect on these streets. People enjoy her content. You have fun in her channel. She's not gone. See, she has a following that will go wherever she goes. That's jelly much, because we all know you don't. And some of your videos just aren't adding up, Betty. Be careful with if someone's messing with your numbers, alert YouTube. So you don't get the blame for it.
About terminated accounts because she had more than 10,000 subscribers on that account. There's no way she did not know that she was going to be terminated. Because usually if you have 10,000 subscribers or more, when your account's being terminated,
Betty, at first it wasn't terminated. It was about a video. And then overnight it changed. And yes, she was alerted. And yes, she has the time. And yes, she is appealing. And YouTube needs to do a human review and give that woman back her channel. Because that's up. You so jelly. You still jelly of her.
Given like a 7-day heads up that your account's going to be terminated, so you could try to resolve, save your account, download your account, do a whole bunch of stuff. It's a courtesy that they give to each and every content creator that's 10,000, unless it's very, very horrible. They usually give you a 7-day notification for account termination. So she had to have known that her account was going to be terminated at least
once she just got the email, Betty. The first one was a privacy strike, Betty. It was a strike on the channel, on the video. It was what the idiots kept doing throughout the night. You don't get it. You don't get it. You're a fucking idiot.
Before it was terminated, from my understanding. Now, is this truly from Lauren?
Betty, terminations are instant, especially if it's put under those categories, which had you taken a minute to even, which I'm sure you read the Twitter post, because there's no way you didn't immediately read the Twitter post of Burnt Toast. You probably had that read within seconds. There's no way. So you do know, you just choose to do this. No one cares. You're confusing your audience. You're not making any sense and you're not being truthful. But anyway, don't worry. Toasty will still be reviewing you. It'll just be a lot funner because on Rumble, you have a lot more leeway. And some more truth can come out that you can't put on YouTube. But don't worry, Betty. You won't be able to file none of your frivolous legal action because it'll all be factual, in my opinion.
True crime podcast. I don't know. Honestly, I think it's a combination of things. I think because of who Hidden True Crime Podcast is, how well they are, who they are on this platform, how many followers they had.
Again, had nothing to do, determination had nothing to do with Laura.
I think she went after a really, really big person and they lashed out. But I don't think that in and of itself would have been enough. I think it's the years of all the complaints she's received for bullying.
And how do you know, Betty? How would you know that any channel got a lot of complaints for bullying unless you're the person filing said complaints? Because it's shit you and JLR did and shit you've done on your own. Because JLR lost control of you. He even got the fuck away from you. You've done that repeatedly and you know it. That's why you're saying it. Because how else would you know? And Burnt Toast wasn't always getting taken down for six days. So you're wrong. But you ought to know about the bullying reports. I'm Betty. You just gave yourself away. Here, we'll let you tell on yourself again.
Out. But I don't think that in and of itself would have been enough. I think it's the years of all the complaints she's received for bullying. And you can clearly, thank you, Dreaming of Blue Skies and Sandy Beaches. I appreciate that. I'm just still at the very top of our screens. We got to pick on Outer Banks. I don't know why. To see you. Butterflies free to fly. Chickies and Sandy Beaches.
I'm sorry, but Betty just gave herself away. Number one, we would have no idea if a channel has a lot of reports for bullying. We don't know. They don't tell us creators, well, that channel has 10 and that channel has 20, or you know what I mean? The only way Betty would know something like that if Betty was the one doing the false reporting on bullying, which I would bet she is. I would bet she is. Of course, in my opinion. Oh, I better put on music. I don't trust this bitch. What is bounce? Oh, drum roll bangs. Oh my god, that's awful. Yeah, we won't use that. That's awful. Oh, but I could. Oh, I could use that. Okay, I got it. And then you can do more. Let's do the applause. That's where Betty's getting them at. Okay, a gong. Oh, that sounds like her. Okay, let me know if the music is too loud. I'll turn it down even more.
Anna, good evening. It's nice to see you as well.
Shit on Bonnie B. You did? When did you? It had to have been. I'll check it. I will check it, Bonnie. If you sent them gifts, oh, thank you.
Who else do we have?
Guys, my house is not going to look good this year. Not. You'll definitely be able to tell that it wasn't my husband. Because I don't. You don't understand. My husband was fanatical about his decorating, and you just left him alone and let him do his thing. That's the best thing. After 45 years, I knew to just let him do it. No matter where I want something, he's going to put it where he wants it any damn way. So I would, that was his thing. Of course, I helped get everything down, set it, get everything together. But when it came to placement and stringing the lights and stuff, that was all him. You just left him in his own little world. Even my 7-year-old knew to just go along with him. Because it's his thing. And oh my God, if a light bulb would burn out, it would drive him nuts. So he changed it. Even if he had to climb the whole way up on the roof just for one little light bulb, he would. He'd do it to the neighbors too. But I'm not doing. I can't. I don't know how to do the runway and the big sleigh and reindeer and stuff. So I'm just gonna do a couple of the blow ups and on the bushes put some lights that I can reach. I don't know how good they're gonna look, but I'm gonna let the kids do it and try to put a smile on their face.
Good evening, Deanna, Carol.
Hey, Candy
hello.
Wrapper.
Hello. Jared, it's nice to see you.
Hey,
see,
Virginia.
That sounds like hate. You have no clue, Jared. I would not be a troll in my chat because I just don't have.
No, Mr. Blue. Nothing has. I've not received a penny of anything. Yeah, they're gonna make me fight for even his earned wages. Yeah, I don't know. Their answer was, well, it's what the system said. Well, there's a glitch in your system. You know that. You know the dates are wrong. And besides that, you can't withhold money that he'd already earned and hours that he already worked. That's against federal labor law, but it's not that easy in Florida with the federal labor board here. I've worked with the federal labor board in Pennsylvania when I was union president. We had went to trial for some of the girls, so I know what it's like doing the depositions and stuff like that. Down here, it's a total different. 20-something years later too. It's a whole different ball game with the federal labor board. I don't know why, but anyway, they're going to make them give me at least that. But that they don't work overnight. You know what I mean? It's. But yeah, no, they're going to make me fight for everything. Sadly.
patience today. Okay.
But yet the idiots admitted that they know the date was wrong, but it's what the system says. And they don't want to fix the glitch. Make sense to you? Doesn't make sense to me.
And quite frankly, I don't think you are. So mods, don't delete them just yet. But I don't have. My level of dealing with stupid people today is like I ain't doing it no more. Okay, you want to be stupid and act like an asshole? Do it on somebody else's channel. We're kind of over it. And quite frankly, we've got a little bit of wind in our sails now that we got this Hot Mess Express off this platform. And you know what? I consider it karma. You know, she did it to herself. She's just a hateful person and just nasty, and she's a bully. And that's the point that's being made here. She's just a freaking bully. She's a bully to anyone that doesn't agree with her politics. She attacks me because she doesn't like Trump. She doesn't like that I am a MAGA person. She doesn't like I'm a front row Joe. She's tried to destroy my life, my reputation, and my career.
What? She tried to destroy your reputation? Betty, do you understand what your reputation is? And it has nothing to do with Toasty. Yeah, that, honey, is all on you. Your behavior, that mouth, and what comes out of it. You can't put that on no one else. Ooh, your career? What exactly is your career? YouTuber? TikToker? Because you are very unprofessional. If you want to you want to grow and become a big channel, you got to really pull it in. Not just the way you look. Shit, Betty, half time you don't even comb your hair or wash your face. Come on now. You also got to reel it in with the misinformation and disinformation and do actual, real, factual content. And you got to totally skip out on the drama 100%. You're not going to listen because, okay, your career. Got it. You got a career. Hey, Danny. LI33. Or is it LL? Hey, make the Christmas decor. He's only 7. There's only so much he can do. He's only 7. My other son passed away.
She's nothing but a fucking bully, and she deserves everything she's getting. And I will stand by that. I told my friends she may get her channel back. I hope she doesn't. I hope this is a good thing, and God forbid if I ever see her again on this platform after her termination.
Yeah, get a better one. Get one, period, most days. Morgan. Get one, period. Yes, and you got to put your drawers on, dude. I mean, Betty, come on. It's been obvious. There's a couple times you maybe didn't have no bottoms on. You know what I mean? Like no shorts or no pants and no leggings or, you know. At least it appeared that way. Okay.
Going to ban her again because she can't create an account when you're terminated.
Oh, yeah, I am. I'm going to let him do. Yeah, he's, like you said, he's the little man of the family. So, yeah, I'm going to make, that's why I'm doing it. Because he's having a really tough time. So, yeah, I'm going to make him very much he's going to be my little helper, just like always. I'm gonna have to yeah.
That's ban evading. So we'll see where all of this goes and keep working at it. But I hope Lauren did get her because, you know, this woman was horrible. And I hope that this is just a warning for the hate channels that YouTube is only going to deal with your bullshit for so much. Okay? And this is
this isn't about these so-called hate channels. It's about YouTube bots, and there's been a lot of channels terminated from my understanding that shouldn't have been terminated. So, you know, I mean, there's even videos out about it, Betty. And I know you watch everything Burnt Toast does, so you know she also shared a video about what's going on with the YouTube bots and shit. You see what I mean? And I know you know, because I know I would bet and look, I'm a cheap bitch. I don't like to bet and lose. I cry over losing $2 on a lottery quick pick, okay? When I remember to play. But anyway, and I actually went to the store yesterday, and guess what the hell I forgot? Anyway, I would bet. I would bet.
Person, and you guys know 90% of you are 10 times worse than Burnt Toast. You know that. It is only a matter of time.
So just 3 minutes ago, you said she was the worst, most vilest, disgusting person on YouTube. And now you're saying that she's actually not, that there's a lot of other channels worse than her. So, okay.
Time you keep playing these stupid games, you're going to get stupid prizes, because what you're doing is going to hurt someone. Okay?
Wow.
That's plain and simple. Someone is going to get hurt, and you know what? You will have blood on your hands, and I promise you, people like me will make sure the whole fucking world knows what you did.
Oh.
And I pray to God, and I will work as much magic as I can, because the day that...
Oh, honey, you don't have any magic. You have evilness. I believe Samael paid a visit. In my opinion. You don't have magic. And what do you mean blood on your hands? What are you talking about? You can't put your mental health on anyone else, or anyone's on anyone's. That's not fair. But I don't. What are you talking about? Who are you talking about?
Somebody hurts themselves because of your shenanigans, I swear to God, I'm going to be fighting for you to go to jail for murder.
What are you going to do, Betty? You're going to get your bullhorn and stand on a corner and say, well, it was because of YouTube. They murmured that person. It doesn't work that way, Betty. And again, who are you going to get for murmur? And who's going to be murmured? I mean, that's some big accusations, Betty. That's some big shit you saying. You might want to be a little careful there, Betster. Is there anything super awesome the kids want? I have a bunch of different little things on the wish list. I just let them pick little things and put it on there. Now I just got my 4th receipt. Okay. Gosh, that drives me nuts. They send you... Look, I'm glad they're so secure. But if I have one tap pay, then that means I don't need 4 emails telling me the same thing. 1, 2 is good enough. It always shuts my tablet down when it does that.
In that. I am not playing. You guys think it's a fucking joke being on these platforms, treating
I'll
people
check
like
it, Bonnie.
shit,
I'll check it
pushing
today,
them
I
to
promise.
the edge, getting in their families, calling their homes, sending CPS out there, swatting their homes.
Okay. Who's doing that? Who's doing that? You're talking about BJ. That came from BJ's own camp. The woman had been saying it for well over a year. I can't tell her what her thoughts were on what she's seen as on Brittany's channel. Do I agree with frivolous colonies? This shit? Hell no. But like I said, she felt how she felt. She had been telling Brittany and anybody who she could get to send an email to her concerns, and her concerns escalated. So she did. Do I think it was right? No. She's kind of loose and, off her rocker a little bit, in my opinion. But that came from Brittany's camp. All right. And if you're talking about, somebody called because somebody was drunk with a pew pew, You could even understand that. Would I call? No. I'm not in for frivolous calls, but not all calls are frivolous, Betty.
You know what you guys are doing to people while you're sitting up there lying about it. Well, your game is being known to a lot of people. You guys are under federal fucking investigation if you don't know it yet.
I'm clipping that. I'm clipping that shit. What's the timestamp on that? I'm clipping that. I'm making a short out of that. Hell yeah. Yes, I am. You're under federal investigation. We gotta watch that again.
You know what you guys are doing to people while you're sitting up there lying about it. Well, you're
who's they? Who's the people? And what lies are being told? Show us.
Game is being known to a lot of people.
Oh.
You guys are under federal fucking investigation if you don't know it yet. You guys have been.
And how do you know that, Betty? You got an inside snitch at the FBI telling you shit? How do you know? And who's being investigated and why? You got all the deets. Where's the rest of it? What if you're the one being federally investigated, Betty? Yeah. The FBI don't care about a couple small YouTube channels because in the YouTube universe, even 100K is a small channel. I mean, there's channels that have millions of subs. Yeah, I don't, no. You got to tell us who's being investigated because we don't know who they are. We don't know who the people are. And we don't know what lies you're talking about. So you need to, show it. And how do you know the FBI is in looking into anybody, Betty? You live in a reality like no other.
And you guys still keep doing your stupid shit. I hope one day you get the knocking at the door when it's the cops. But
Nick and Ong, no power with the FBI. Yeah, exactly. And who in their right mind would consider even believing anything that comes out of their mouths? I'm sorry, but it doesn't take a rocket scientist to know from the get-go, right out the gate, they was nothing but BS. And they're not legit. They're a Twitter page. They use fake addresses. And come on. Con. It's been a con. A con from day one. And they're stirring up shit. That's why, if you notice, they've been stirring up shit, putting out an old-ass call that's already been played all over the interwebs and making it sound like it's new and making it sound like nefarious when it wasn't. Chris and Katie had every right to their reaction. And they're putting it out as new in these stupid green team channels, what's left of them. They're all doing live saying, oh, this is proof. Listen, this is proof. Now Betty's putting out, she's coming out with, there's proof he was abused. I'm sure she's going to bring the proof. And now Seth is conveniently scheduled to do live, which he hasn't done in a while. So, yeah, come on. These idiots, and Seth, shame on you for still even being a part of that. Working with them this fake intelligence agency. And in my opinion, it's fake. Who didn't see this coming? It's their pattern. They will wait. Things will get too quiet and they will do some BS, spread outright lies to fire things up. Their little creator group will all do lives on said new information, claiming it's all this big breaking news. We did it. We got it. And they'll all be clickbaiting the hell out y'all and lying to you because none of it's true. And they'll each spin it, put a little bit more of a spin on it to fit the narrative they're trying to push. I mean, their green team's shrinking.
Trust me, if somebody hurts themselves because of your bullshit, you bet your ass. If you think your problems are bad now, wait until the whole true crime community demands for you to go to jail for murder. Because
you're the whole true crime community, Betty, true crime don't claim you. You are not true crime. You are Krama. You are not a real true crime channel. You spread misinformation and disinformation in every case you stick your nose in. A lot of them you cause chaos. You are not true crime. And why would the true crime sector, what makes you think they have power to get somebody arrested like that? Yeah, you might want to, I think the true crimers might tell you to shut up and stay out their lane.
That's going to be the next step. It really will be. I truly believe that somebody's going to be hurt by one of these channels. QBs, GW, BTs. I don't think we're done hearing from that basket case yet. And these are all mentally ill, drug-addicted twats.
Oh, Betty, you have any proof of that? And you have a degree in what to diagnose people? And aren't you an addict? A recovering addict, Betty? With an extensive arrest record? Betty? But can you prove that about burnt toast? Bet you can't. Queen? Bet you can't. Granny's always been open about that, and she's been in recovery for a very long time and doing great. Can't hold that against her. She hasn't done drunk lives, Betty. Oh my God. But you're the legal ease, right? Keep running that mouth. See where it gets you.
All have lost their...
Oh, I didn't even drop the link. I am so sorry. I just realized that. Anybody wants to come up. I know it's hard to be within TOS with Betty, but we gotta be. Please, Betty, go for an MRI. Spend whatever it costs to get an MRI. Hey, Revival. Oh, the machine would blow up. Betty, you are a powerless liar who can't even get 250 people in your chat. Hell, most times you don't break, 190. I was shocked by this, the size of her channel. There's been a few times where I'd pop in there and there'd be 78 people in there. I was kind of surprised. Honestly. This bitch is crazy.
Children once or twice, strangled their children or abused their children some way, somehow. Every last one of them.
You got proof of that? That's big accusations to lay on people. You don't have no proof of it because you don't know nothing about it. It's not what happened. And I've never heard anything ever remotely, even remotely possible about burnt toast or Granny, as a matter of fact. Granny's a very active mother in her kids' lives. They actually do family things and stuff, She doesn't stay on YouTube every day, all night long, and sleep all day long. I don't know what, you're making, the stuff you're saying. It's not factual.
Yet they're the first ones that call CPS on a good mother because they're trash.
Who called CPS on a good mother? Who?
Because they're trash. I really don't care what you trash channels want to do to BullhornBetty. You guys put me through 5 years of bullshit for nothing, just for fighting for victims of crime. And then every time you guys kept getting emboldened, you kept trying to go further and hurt more people. Well, you know what happened?
You don't fight for victims, Betty. You are no advocate. You fight for your misinformation, your disinformation, the narratives you want to push. You fight for you. You don't give two shits at the end of the day, and you know it.
Is a whole bunch of people got together and said we're tired of it, and we started working really hard.
Oh,
and I have a
listen to this. Now she's acting like, now she's trying to claim that, it's good to see you, ooh la la. She's acting like she's the one, started all these people together, and it's them that are getting all these channels taken down. Listen to her.
Hurt more people. Well, you know what happened is a whole bunch of people got together and said we're tired of it, and we started working really hard. And I have a funny feeling this might be one of many channels that will.
So you got your minions together and you've been falsely reporting channels, Betty? Are you one of the ones doing the nudity and stuff against Clue? But you're happy to sit back and let Brittany take the heat for it, huh? See, BJ, she's not your friend. I do believe what she's saying here. We'll play it again. Betty is admitting that she has participated in the reporting, in my opinion.
Is a whole bunch of people got together and said we're tired of it, and we started working really hard. And I have a funny feeling this might be one of many channels that will eventually
And I would tell you hands down that BJ over there, BJ, would gladly go along with this because she believed this shit Betty spews. And Betty would, and all she has to do is mention it to a couple mods, and on it goes. So would I be surprised if these two aren't doing it? If it wasn't Betty's idea? Not at all. But I can tell you, just by what she's saying, I've reviewed Betty for 3 years. Betty knows because Betty's doing the reporting. At least some of it. Her and her little minions. And we all know she does shit like that. She always has. It's her history. It's her pattern of behavior.
The next year to 2 years be removed from this platform, because I'm telling you, some of the content that they're doing goes well far against terms of service and is designed to injure someone.
Huh?
Okay?
What is designed? What are you talking about? Designed to hurt someone. Can you give us some examples, please?
To injure someone.
Do I think things have gone too far? Absolutely. I've been saying that for months. I haven't hid the fact. But, I'm not one of the ones that have been affected with my life the way that my real life, the way that BJ has affected certain creators and supported that happening. They have a right to their feelings and a right to respond, to handle it however they see fit. It's their life. It's their families. I can't tell anyone how to respond to protect their families or, If she can do the dirty shit, but she can't own it, then she flips the script and she's the victim. Betty, you
guys to know that this is, we don't have to get along, we don't have to like each other, but what we don't get to do is come here.
No, what you don't get to do is trample all over everybody else's rights, Betty. You always want to stop other people, shut them up, make it so they can't tell the truth about you or the truth about a case. How many families have you hurt, Betty? How many victims have you hurt, Betty? The list is very long. Very long. How many creators have you gone after their real lives, Betty? Doxing them, reaching out to their jobs, sending emails you know will stop it. Stop it.
Here and destroy people's lives because we don't like them. Okay? We cover true crime cases. That means these cases are already out there in the public spotlight.
Then why have you went real life on people? Why? Why have you doxed people and went after their careers? Because they had real careers, Betty. Real careers. I stand on what I've said for 3 years about you. It seems that you like to adapt everybody else's lives in your life from your family. You've done it with your mother's career as a secretary or whatever, to the judge. Of course, you had to say you're a paralegal to an unaccredited school and an unaccredited program, and yeah, I don't buy it. Anyway, yet you never worked in that capacity. Makes sense. No. I lost my train of thought.
Literally bringing the public to the person. The spotlight's already there.
Yeah, Betty, the thing is you bring chaos. It's proven. There's plenty of video, your own videos, to use as evidence of that, which the court in Tennessee has done. You don't. You didn't do good copying your family members' legit media career. You didn't. Like always, you think you can bypass everything and just jump and claim that you're that, like you do with paralegal, like you do with media, but you're not. You're not either. You put out misinformation and disinformation, Betty. In all honesty, I've not seen a case you truly helped. I haven't.
And what you fuckers keep doing is destroying innocent people for covering cases because you think it's exploitation. Well, it's not. It's newsworthiness. And as you guys
it's not newsworthiness, Betty. It is exploitation. You attack victims and families. You put out information you don't need. It's nothing but gossip and rumor, and you spread it like wildfire. You go to people's homes and act like a freaking raving lunatic. Okay. You file frivolous court action after court action after court action. You are a train wreck, Betty. And you're looking for you're not going to get payouts, Betty, but you may be paying out. Just saying.
Learning by people coming and suing your sorry asses. We have a right to be here. We have
frivolous lawsuits, Betty. Frivolous lawsuits because your feels got hurt. Do you know that there is victims' families that could sue the shit out of you? Including all the Idaho 4. All of their families. Remember how you went after the survivors? Remember how you went after that family because they didn't want to go to the trial and relive what the horrific thing their child experienced? To know that horror and trauma? You tore them to shreds when it's none of your damn business. It wasn't your child. Then you put out little videos of one of the boys getting a damn ticket, Betty, to try to make him look bad. That's why you did it. You accused people that had nothing to do with the crime on your YouTube channel and TikTok. Look at what you've done in the Summer Wells case. Quentin Simon, the Monkey Vaughn, the Kathleen Moore, Gabby Petito. You fucking idiot went after the laundries for $35. You are that petty bitch. You're a PPOS, a professional piece of shit.
A right to cover the stuff we cover. We're not grifters. We don't want it. We're not turning these cases into circus.
I just need $30,000 for my legal defense because I violated court restraining orders or protection orders, and I lied under oath again, which is a habit for me. You know that. You've seen all the court documents. Oh, look at that. That's a good screenshot. I gotta get that. That's a good screenshot. That'd be a good thumbnail. All right.
Circuses. That's what you're doing.
Oh.
That's what these hate channels are doing.
Oh.
That's what they're doing.
No, honey. Everything you've sat here and described is exactly what you've done and continue to do. I mean, it is. This wasn't done today. This was done yesterday. So, are we switching up on the self-reflection Sundays and making them another day of the week because there's so much for you to reflect on? I mean, couldn't give a better description of yourself. That's.
I hope Burnt Toast never is allowed back on this platform again. I think she's an evil bitch. I think that I truly believe she's already killed somebody. I truly believe she has pushed somebody over the edge.
What? What the? Wow. Betty, do you know what that oh, Betty. Oh, wow. Betty, I'll tell you what, I'd go after your ass just to have court ruling against you. I really would. I'll take $20 a week off your YouTube channel. Why the fuck not? Bitch. Toasty is not at all that kind of person or that kind of creator from what I've seen for myself watching her over the years.
It's too easy for her, and I've seen how she works. It would not surprise me at all if somebody has lost their life because of what Burnt Toast has done.
I told you she's lost her mind.
She's an evil woman.
That's why I did the thumbnail the way I did. This woman done lost her freaking ever-loving mind. Because this whole 30-minute live could cost Betty for the rest of her life if somebody wanted to go after her. And they'd win.
I don't see anybody more deserving of being removed from this platform than her. Actually, I'd like to see Queen Bee next, quite frankly. And you guys can take that to the bank. But, you know, what do? You just wait for them to fuck up. I mean, I can't do it.
Queen's
Everything
not
I've
going
tried
anywhere.
to do, I've tried to do, right? All I've asked them to do is stay out of my business. And if they want to talk shit about me, do it on their channel.
Now, you just said you participated in that you were working hard behind the scenes with other people. Here, Dookie, I'm opening your treats. All right, well, come here. I want you to leave my cords alone, though. All right, Sir Duke? Here. Oh, give me the red one. He won't eat the pink one. Okay. This bitch is psycho.
Animals over here to my channel, right? Just, you know, have some humanity in you, but they're not. They're demons. They're just demons. They're demonic.
They're demon and demonic. They don't have protection orders against them. They haven't been arrested for violating them. They don't have 40-something arrests with violence involved in a lot of them. They don't go harass people with a bullhorn. They don't go and interfere in a case so badly that 50 calls are made to law enforcement when they're trying to find a missing child. Hey,
They're so fucking
They also don't get people fired from their jobs.
demonic. They don't even know how demonic they are. They're just evil. And they do evil shit. And what they do is they procreate, right? And all they do is raise demon children that are going to wreak havoc in a few more years. And if you don't believe me, mark my words, I've said it 1,000 times. If Queen...
They raise demon children. Oh, you know nothing about anybody's children. They're not your business. At least they're allowed around kids, Betty. You weren't even allowed around your stepkids. Is what it is.
These kids haven't...
And they weren't little kids, but you weren't allowed around them, huh? Or grands, huh? The step grands. Well, they're not now because you've been divorced, but...
been to jail yet. They will be going to jail. Why? Because they have a piece of shit for a mother. You know? And I'm sorry, the fruit don't fall too far from the jail yet. Mark my words, that are going to recreate, right? And all they do is raise demon children that are going to wreak havoc in a few more years. And if you don't believe me, mark my words, I've said it 1,000 times. If Queen Bee's kids haven't been to jail yet, they will be going to jail.
Wow.
Why? Because they have a piece of shit for a mother.
Oh my God. No, the only piece of shit I see is you. Queen keeps her kids off YouTube, off her channel. They're none of your business, and you need to quit lying and spreading bullshit. Like I said, at least they're around kids, Betty. Wasn't there issues with you?
And I'm sorry, the fruit don't fall too far from the freaking tree. So I'm just waiting. I bet you her older one's already probably been to jail. But again, we'll find out. But
why? You gonna stalk her life? What business is it of yours what her and her children do? Her children are none of your fucking business. You gonna get with Sinner and take his FOIAs? Because he FOIAs everything about her life. It's creepy, it's obsessive, it's gross. You're a real piece of shit, Betty.
Thank goodness I don't have children, adult children.
Thank goodness. You're not kidding. You failed at the attempt of being a step-parent.
Can attack. They've already attacked my adult sister, right? Tried to get her to lose her job. Oh, thank God she works for a news station that's used to stuff like this.
Yeah, thank God she's the real media. She's the real credentialed media. And you tried to copy her like you were so jealous when she got that position. You immediately started, well, I'm the media and I'm doing it here this way and I'm better. Just like you do with everything else.
It's a news station and they get crackpots all the time, which is what they call these people here on YouTube that call and try to get my sister fired. Crackpots. Like, who spends that much time? Somebody that's mentally unstable.
I've never seen any proof of that, but you know.
Those are the only people that spend this much time on people that they don't know. So, you know.
You mean like you do to people, reaching out to their jobs, to family, to friends, or whatever you can do? You mean like you do? Doxing people?
But it looks like, I'm not going to say that I'm upset about this. I'm not upset about this. I'm just, you know what's upsetting?
Clearly you are, because you know it's going to hurt your numbers. Because you will never admit it, but Burnt Toast reviewing you helped your numbers, Betty. And you know it's going to affect your already down numbers unless someone's bought in your channel. Because, yeah.
Is I believe that she's probably going to, she knows everything about YouTube. I have a funny feeling she's going to try to arbitrate or, bitch, but she's a fucking Karen. So she's going to bitch until she tries to get
You got the nerve to call somebody a fucking Karen? No. Oh my God. can't make this shit up. You cannot make this shit up. Sebastian is not their number one priority. All the children are Betty. No one has stopped looking for anyone's child. We are all looking all over the world. Our eyes are open. Yeah. Oh, and then Nick put out that fake alert to look out for Sebastian. Shut up. You are a gripper. Yep. Another lie. Yep. She sure did go after Queen. She filed for Little's lawsuit. Sure did. Thanks for showing the internet how vile you are. Yep. I saved my life, not my boobs. Good for you. I love that name. There with your coffee. Hey, Java Jones. This woman is poking for a response. Well, she says now she may just go ahead and sue Burnt Toast channel. If anybody can sue, especially after this live, it's Burnt Toast. She accused her of murmur. Outright said it as factual, said she knows.
Channel back. I pray to God YouTube is just done with her. I really do, because I think I think the people here are done with her. I don't even think she was coming on like once a week, maybe twice a week anymore. I mean, her content was becoming stale. She didn't put much effort into it anymore. She's just, and then she
what
finally.
What the hell are you talking about? She's getting mad views. She's a 17K, Betty, and she was quadruple. Compare her views to yours, Betty. Let's just say that. She was doubling, tripling, or more her views over yours. You're so damn jealous. And you're a liar.
Got some wind in her sail over Lauren, and looks like that was a step too far. That was the step too far, is Lauren.
What about Lauren?
I didn't know it. Like I said, I was sent this stuff this morning, and I thought it was the removal of one of the videos, and I'm like, okay, so what, and then I get to Laura's, and I'm going through the emails again, and I come across it, and I read it, and I'm like, channel termination? Channel termination? No, not channel termination. So I go on there, holy shit, I can't find her channel. Is this true? And you know me, I'm thinking, okay, it's not true. It's not true. It's not true. So I go to my post, and I'm like, guys, I'm hearing Burnt Toast is terminated. Like, I think she's gone. Like, gone. And so then people started reaching out to me and saying, it's true. It's true. And I'm like, what happened? And they said that it had to do with somebody said like a number 5 person in here, and I looked at the numbers, and I'm like, oh, she only has 300,000 people, so she must have gotten an attorney or wrote had a very well put together letter to YouTube. That's the only thing I can think of, because, and I know how nasty Burnt Toast is, so I can imagine she crossed the line. I'm surprised she stayed on YouTube.
How is Burnt Toast nasty? I don't ever hear her being vile and disgusting like I've heard you, and I think I even swear more than she does. I'm confused, but okay.
What she did,
is it because she tells the truth about you? Maybe is that the problem? Okay.
Violated terms of service out the ass. Okay, all the while sitting on her platform talking about everybody else violating terms of service. She was the worst. She was one of the biggest violators. You're not supposed to be attacking other content creators. That's all she's done for years, is attack other content creators. That's literally a violation of terms of service year after year after year after year. I never understood. I thought she worked for YouTube or TikTok. YouTube. I thought she actually worked for YouTube, and that's why she was trying to keep her stuff, because I just never understood how she could constantly get away with freaking basically murder on this platform and nobody do a damn thing to her channel.
Okay, when did all this happen? She was reviewing you. That's it. That's all. Review, commentary. Where did all this other stuff happen? What murmur? Where's all your evidence? Where's all your proof? If you're saying that you know all this factually, why haven't you not shown anything to back up what you're saying? You a lying piece of shit. None of that's true. None of it.
So I just assumed she was either, somebody higher up, or she was part of the Democrat Party, like a person from the Democrat. She attacked people.
She Burnt Toast never did politics. Nope, she didn't even talk about it, mention him. Nope, she didn't do politics. So how do you know she's a Democrat? And so what if she is? She's allowed to be. Do you want one of these, Dookie? Oh, this cat. He's so spoiled. Here, baby. Here, honey. Here, Dookie Doo. There you go, so do. Uh-oh. That's a squirrel. I can hear it up there on the patio roof. Okay. Did you eat? Oh, you didn't even eat it? Well, what the hell did you want it for then? Looky. Oh.
Politically. And so I thought it was somebody from which wouldn't surprise me at all. And then I thought she was somebody that worked for YouTube, because J4J also had a falling out with the rest of the nasty. Well, of course, she's already just like Julie. They ditched. They could have just pushed through it, but no, they decided to align with all these hate channels, and they destroyed their freaking reputation. And now they want to back out and say, Jay for Justice, a freaking gaping lake. She likes to be on her knees for other people. She's a married woman that's still seeing other people. I don't know if she's done it lately.
You again have no proof of that, Betty. You were jealous that Jay was a friend of JLR's. I do not believe anything happened between them. It's JLR, okay? Look, I had a really hard time believing you was in a Julie's parking lot with him. And you won't give the man back his fork. Save the fork. Give the man back his favorite eating utensil that you swiped out of his house. But, you're just jealous because JLR got away from you. Just because he didn't want to be with you doesn't make him a cheater. And just because he's friends with a woman doesn't mean that anything else is going on. You've never had any factual evidence of anything. It's just your big mouth of flapping.
But I know for a fact she was on her knees with my man.
Oh, Betty, no, you were in the Chili parking lot. That was you. Back by the dumpster, that was you. That was all you. Okay, do you have some proof of this? So right now, are you going to show us the proof? Come on.
So.
What's the proof? Okay, wait.
On her knees with my man.
And where's the proof? Where's the proof?
My ex-man.
I don't think he was even aware that he was your man. I don't think you guys were in a serious committed relationship. I think you hooked up when it was convenient, yeah. And I think it had been over for quite some time. You just, even the hookups in the parking lots weren't happening at the Chili's. And you just didn't want to accept that. I think it was more to you than it ever was to him. And that's just my opinion. Sir Duke, if you pull my cords out, I'm putting you to bed. Come on now, out of my cords.
So my message to the women out here is quit smoking crack, quit putting shit in your arm, and quit spreading your legs. That's what I can say for a bunch of these channels here.
Betty. Oh, Betty. You have quite the extensive arrest record, and substances have been involved heavily, Betty, including alcohol. You've even done drunk lives, Betty. I might have to borrow that video. I'll ask Burnt Toast, though she's let me use it before. I still would ask her because it's been a while. But there's a good video that shows you being drunk, Betty.
All these women, they got like 5 or 6 kids. They're not even raising them. And all these people are supporting them.
Are you talking about BJ? Because 3 of hers don't live with her. Is that who you're talking about? I don't know who you're talking about. You have no idea who has what, who's doing what, because it's not none of your damn business.
Let's talk about true crime. Well, the real crime is you not taking care of your own blessed children.
Okay, number one, none of the channels you keep calling hate channels are true crime. And they say that. They make that quite clear.
And worried about other people's. Talk about a grift. Talk about a grift. That's a freaking grift.
That's a grift. How?
That's a freaking grift. Oh, thank you, Outer Banks.
So reviewing someone is a grift? Okay. Well, okay. Guess we're going to go there. Betty. You're a clown. I can't even. You're a clown.
I did read that. I just forgot the... Here, I'm going to give you a heart and a thumbs up. There you go. You got a double whammy from Betty, from the old bets.
Oh,
as a married woman. Oh, thank you. Dream of blue skies and sandy beaches. Woo, woo, woo.
Ooh.
As a married woman, I'm so disappointed in Jay, and how can she do this to her poor husband who she wouldn't even... You know, actually...
And this is mind-blowing. People in that chat are believing what Betty is saying. Hey, Lavender. She thinks Jay dumped her kids, but they were adults. I know. That's why I'm not even willing to go there with this idiot, because I've done that before to her. And she knows. She's never going to admit the truth. Betty puts out the lies on purpose. She's trying to make her look as bad as she can. And without any truth. And she has no proof of any of it, of course. She was jealous because Jay and JLR had a friendship.
Yeah, I heard her, because that was the reason why she got that one news reporter fired after that whole situation with WFLA suing her for stealing all that Gabby Petito content. You know, when they were running live from the front of the house, she was taking their content and running it live on her channel and stealing viewership from WFLA. And so they ended up suing her. And when there was a reporter for some news organization that came out, they pulled her past records of this abusive event that happened at her house where her husband was, you know, DVing her. And she was running around the house and stuff like that. And he put this in a news article, and she called that news article as a victim of this crime, and got this guy fired, you know. And in all fairness, it was overboard. I mean, she was being sued by WFLA. I mean, it's not really something that you should be reporting on, a woman being beat by her husband in your news article over her having a civil suit over a Gabby Petito. It was really... poor judgment and lack of integrity, or so to speak, in journalistic, you know, again, one thing didn't have anything to do with another. It was just...
Betty, you're not a journalist. You're not a journalist, Betty.
In an effort to basically defame her publicly. And so she ended up getting that guy fired. So even though you're talking about her husband and stuff like that, you know, I don't even know if they're still married. And two, if they are still married, you know, I feel like she's probably one of these women that are just a miserable woman in a very, you know, volatile relationship, and she chooses to stay. So, you know, you never know what's going on behind somebody else's, you know, doors. But, you know, you think Jay, you would think that she would, as much as she puts out their domestic violence stuff for her audience, you think that she would probably, you know, make the phone call herself and get herself out of the situation that she's in, if she's still in it. But, you know, again, those are just things I learned through the years of, you know, news articles and stuff being published out there. And I really actually liked her until I found out that she was fooling around with Jonathan. And
no, you were jealous because they had a friendship. I doubt very much. I'm sorry, I just don't see it. Not JR. Ugh, no.
Along with probably about 15 other women. And then
Jelly.
That was all found out after he was having an affair on me with...
He wasn't having an affair on you, Betty. You weren't in a committed relationship. Stop it. You know it. Stop it. Stop it. And I doubt there was 15 other women. It's JLR we're talking about here. Besides that, you claimed the chili spot, didn't you? That's not a relationship, Betty. When you're hooking up in a car in the Chili's parking lot by the dumpster, that's not a relationship. But whatever. Do you? I don't know. I just don't think JLR knew he was in a relationship. At least not a committed one. And you hadn't been around each other in that kind of way, in a relationship kind of way, for like a year, Betty. So how did you think you were still in a relationship? We weren't spending time together, and you weren't visiting the Chili's parking lots. So, weird, huh? In fact, didn't you say you barely even talked? So, okay.
Magnolia, Jamie Phillips. So, it kind of sucks a little bit. That's all.
Oh, look at her face. I did something big, man. I just told you her real name like everybody don't know it. Like it hadn't been out here. Betty, you're vile. You're still in love with that man. Only it wasn't reciprocated, huh?
Just to think there's worse than I know. I know there is a lot worse than her. There is. And I don't know. Honestly, I don't know why they have to be so hate. Nobody.
They do, Jabba Jones. You're right.
Of like BJ, I don't really see anybody really attacking them. Like Justin for all. Like I don't say anything about them on here. I mean, maybe in passing when we're having a conversation.
That's true, beer can. That's why the Proud Boys were there that day, and they went to the wrong damn house, idiots.
They annoyed the shit out of me, and they destroyed my life. What do they expect me not to say that? Of course I'm going to say that. When it comes up in conversation, I'm going to tell you exactly who it was. I'm not going to hide it. But I don't talk about them. I've never tried to bully them. I've never tried to destroy their...
You always do. What do you do? Yes, you do. And you do a lot of dirty shit behind the scenes. Oh, my God, the delusion.
Life, deplatform them, demonetize them. Even after everything that they've tried to do to me, I've never fought back. I'm not on that level because it's something I don't agree with, and so I won't do it. And I know you could ask my mods. Even my mods have asked me at points in the past, not anytime recently, but when we were years ago, they were like, "Why don't you do this and why don't you do that?" It's like
because you were doing it and you still are. You told on yourself in this live, Betty, about how you and a group of people had enough and been working very hard at reporting channels.
No, I'm not going to.
It's what you've always done.
We're going to fight
Liar.
this. We're going to fight this, above the belt. They want to go below the belt. Let them go below the belt.
She's such a liar.
By the time it's all said and done, people will see who the cowards are and who the pieces of shit are and who are not. And then you know what? It's crazy because I didn't realize there was 25,000 pieces of shit on this platform. But there truly is 25,000 pieces of shit on this platform.
25,000?
25,000 pieces of shit.
What is she talking about?
Support pieces of shit. Drug addicts that abuse their own children while talking about everybody else. It's the most oxymoron.
I don't know who you're talking about because I don't know any someone in active addiction abusing their children on here. I don't know who you're referring to, Betty. That's big accusations. You got proof?
Thing I've ever seen, but you know what? I'm glad they're not part of our team. They don't deserve to be part of a
Oh, don't worry. I don't think they don't want to be part of your team, Betty. You don't have to worry about that. They aren't stepping up to the plate there.
Deserve to see
whoever they are.
They deserve to be there with their misery. They deserve to be there with all their anxiety and anger and frustration and pissed offness. And we just like them stewing in all of that.
Oh, here we go with her self-reflecting. I mean, she is actually describing herself and her life to a T. She's in a confessional.
It seems like every single day they go on those channels and just stew in all of that. So while they're being distracted in their own filth stew, we're just going to continue to ignore them and pray to God that more channels go away. I mean, at the end of the day, I never thought we would be in a day, because I fought and fought and fought with all the reports of bullying of me that woman has done.
And here you go. But she doesn't do that. She doesn't report channels. She doesn't go after channels. Here she is yet again, 2 minutes later, admitting to doing exactly that.
I never thought she would actually ever be deplatformed. I gave up hope. And quite frankly, I'm very thankful. I'm very thankful that she's gone, but once she's gone for more than 30 days, I will breathe a little easier that she's gone for at least a significant amount of time. Now, there's no saying that she's never going to get her account back, or she's not going to be able to try to start all over again. I don't know how all that works, but it's my understanding that she's not going to be able to immediately start an account if she has an account ban, and it sounds like the termination is banned. So we'll see where she goes. If you guys hear her voice on the YT, send it over the old bets and let me take a look at it. She's got a very, very specific voice.
Yeah, so I can go ahead and start reporting it again massively.
I think we should be able to determine who she is. Hopefully she just starts getting back to her normal life and leaving her nastiness and bulliness for real life in her own life, right? Instead of being a keyboard warrior, her having to take that nastiness and put it all over everybody around her so they can really see her for who she is. I don't call this vindication.
Betty, we all know who Burnt Toast is. You're describing yourself and your own actions, because the shit you're saying, Burnt Toast does not take part in, not ever that I've seen. And I hope she does get her channel back. And I hope her very first live is all you, Betty.
Any stretch of the imagination, but I do find karma involved in this situation quite
no, karma has nothing to do with it. It's idiots and a bot. Like you know, idiots that like to bot.
I had to state that for myself. I'm not happy that her channel's gone or that she had her voice taken away from her.
Yes, you are. You just said you are. Jesus.
Damages she's done to me. I just wanted her to be a better person.
Hey,
and
not
realize
37.
how much pain she was causing people she didn't know. All the while trying to say
Maybe
that those people were causing pain to other people. How do you sit there and try to cause pain to people while saying you're causing pain to other? It doesn't work out like that. It sounded like she was a bully, and all she wanted to do was bully people under the guise that she wasn't bullying people. That's all that is. That's the same with GW, it's the same with QB, it's the same with all of those nasty fuckers. And I'm going to continue to say it because you know what? I don't like them. I think they're disgusting pigs. And quite frankly, I think YouTube is better off without a lot of them. I just wish that they would do better content, but it's not my choice for what they do. It's only my choice what I do. And I choose to come here.
Betty, your content isn't riveting. Your content is Betty, there's things I want to say, but I won't say it. You're spreading bullshit in these cases, Betty. You are.
Every day and fight for victims.
You don't fight for no victim. Stop lying to people. You, honey, are no advocate. No advocate would behave the way you do.
Heads that I don't know that live across the frickin' country smoking crack pipes and beating their children or strangling their children.
Good Lord.
Okay? I don't get down like that. Facetious.
And can you tell us who sits there and does that? Who? And if you're witnessing this, why are you not reporting it to protect these children, since that's what you do? You're an advocate. So you're closing a blind eye to what you're saying? Is that what you're saying? You're lying, as always.
Yes, satire? Not really, but giving you guys an example of why exactly I don't like those people and don't hang out with those people because they're freaking drug addicts. And I am a recovering
Okay. Okay. I can't.
drug addict. I'm never going to be friends with those asshats and those hopheads. Okay? I'm never going to be. They're never going to be my BFF. And anybody that keeps going from true crime over to those hate channels, I'm going to tell you, like Julie just found out, what are they going to do? They're going to chew you up, spit you out. They're going to make you...
Julie did that to herself. Stop it. You can't. Julie did that to Julie.
Feel like they're your friend until they've got you used. Why? Because they're nothing but pimps. You want to talk about the exploiters?
Who used Julie? Julie inserted herself. Julie's content is off the chains. Julie's off the chain. She's crazy, in my opinion. I've said it from day one. I've not changed my opinion on her, and I won't. I don't even go over there. So, no, you can't put this on nobody but Julie. Sorry.
Those are the exploiters. Under the guys, the people that scream the loudest are the ones doing the dirtiest. And you guys need to know that. And you guys have known that for years, and you choose to still support the bullshit. So go support it. If you're part of the 25,000 pieces of shit on this platform, you deserve everything, all the misery that you want. Okay? That's all I got to say. Change the tune, change your life, inspire yourself, and be a better person. That's what I say.
Are you going to take your own advice, Betty? Because you really, 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 really need to. You really, really need to.
If that's what you want, come on over here. Go to any other channel and stay off those damn hate channels. They're toxic. And quite frankly, I think that eventually somebody is going to be, unalive because of these hate channels. And when they do, we're going to make sure that they go to jail for murder. And I'm going to tell you that. We're recording everything.
No, Betty. And you don't think the chaos that you put out in cases and the things you accuse people of could put them in danger or their families in danger? You're sadly mistaken. And no one's going to be murmured because they were reviewed, Betty. You're reviewed on your own words, your own actions. What is wrong with you? Seriously, what is wrong with you?
Only a matter of time before they push somebody over the edge, and or vice versa, incite one of their audience members to unalive somebody. Either way, I think they should be held responsible, and we are working on legislation that's going to be making sure that stuff, you are going to be held accountable, liable. If your conduct directly results in the injury or death of another person, you're going to be held accountable for that. So, bottoms up, folks. Bottoms up.
Well,
this is one step.
I do not believe a word you're saying right now because you're not doing anything, Betty. You would actually hinder someone trying to get a law looked at. It takes years to get a law passed. There's a lot of tweaking you got to do. There's a lot involved, and it's very time consuming. You are not doing that. You would be a hindrance with your behaviors. You could actually hurt the process.
I hope this is real. I guess we'll find out.
I hope it's real.
If she's gone, or if she's going to make a comeback and get her.
Betty's scared. She knows Betty's scared. Betty's scared. I love your confusion, BHB. It is too funny, butthead Betty.
And when she does come back, I hope she changes her tune and quits bullying people.
She doesn't bully you, Betty.
Hate? Apparently a whole 25,000 scumbags do. So anyways, rock it out with your coffee beans out. I just thought I would share my thoughts on this whole thing with burnt toast. I'm not crying. I'm going to sleep just fine tonight. It's not going to affect my sleep. It's not going to make me sleep any more sound. It's not going to make me sleep any less sound. It's just going to be another night for me, It didn't have to come to this. She should have stopped while she was ahead. But once you get comfortable hating, it's just easy to hate. It's so much easier to hate and get lazy and complacent in that hate. And
What are
it
you
seems like that's
talking
what
about? You're called out because of your own actions and your own words. Nothing's made up, Betty. It's all you.
she did. So, anyways, this is where we are. And let it be a message for other people. Quit being so nasty. God bless.
Mm.
Hello, my beauty.
Ugh. Wow. Let's read some comments. She made some serious accusations and said things. Everything BHB comes out with her propaganda. It feels like us rules worthy at the very least. Can you please now go after you cause me harm, and it's only because of what you do when you say you to my friends about my friends. Just wondering, babe, so you know what I had a bad day or a bad week or a bad month in my psychos, because I'm having to stick up for people because of you, because you affect my happiness. I'm very glad to see they're working on after foster care to help them. It's long overdue, in my opinion. I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, it's like, yeah, Betty's analogy is only in Betty's head. I have my opinion about Julie, but they're mine. Exactly. I just stayed away. Oh, someone could be. Java, you could be right, because Julie is very, yeah, you could be right. They may have at one time, but Julie pretty much does what Julie wants to do. She knew it was wrong to do, and she did it anyway. You're right, there are creators that know what to say to activate people like Julie. You're correct. But Julie knew what Julie was doing. Is it in a wet cloud lever? No, everybody fell for Joyce working Sabatine and then paid the price for it. All proof she couldn't be trusted. Well, I didn't. I wasn't, and you can go back. I've said it numerous times back when she decided to flip a roof. Sorry, after what I'd seen her put out and seen her do, no, I wasn't okay with that. You know, and then she continues. I mean, look how she went after SF over liking a Twitter post, sharing a Twitter post. That man never bothered her. I mean, she does real life shit. I'm just, I stayed away and will continue. So what y'all got planned for the rest of this Sunday? You got big plans? DNA and hereditary is 100% passed down generation. Oh, shit. Just misspell the cursey words, please, Ann. So you two don't flag my shit. That was funny, though. That was good. It all goes back to the parasocial relationship. A creator gives a sub or a fellow creator some attention to get their loyalty and fuck shit on their behalf. Save my life, not my boobs. I just love that name. That is good. Babysitting and watching YouTube when I can. I hear ya. Sitting on my ass doing cross stitch. That sounds like relaxing and fun. I used to cross stitch and quilt pillows. I used to love to quilt pillows and blanket pillows, and I used to make lap blankets. I used to do pictures too that you could hang on the wall. I'd quilt them. We are at the camper getting ready to close it up for the winter and enjoy the RZR going on trail rides. Oh, cool. Well, Tammy, you have so much fun. I don't know how you find time to cook the way you do, but I watch it. I love your cooking. And someday I'm going to come to your house for dinner. I put my solar light Christmas tree lights out. You did? Oh, fuck, I haven't even thought about a tree. What the hell am I going to do? Oh, shit. I'll figure it out. My friend has a truck. Maybe he'll take me over to pick one up. Her husband has a truck. Maybe he'll take me over. I'm afraid to see what they're going to be this year. It was crazy last year. My grandkids want me to go shopping with them, so I have to go get ready. Okay, Kenneth, have fun and enjoy the family time. I will. Thank you, Kenneth. Thank you so much. I did. I have a wish list. There's all kind of crap. There's all kind of stuff on it, and that's not. I don't mean that. I just let them pick, so people had choices. Because I'd gotten so many emails asking me for one, so it's a whole mess. But there's a whole bunch of them. But it's just to have choices because, and nothing is really expensive. Because yeah. My little's still having a hard time. My daughter, it's finally starting to come. She was my big worry because she holds everything in and then will explode. And that happened. We were waiting for it, me and the therapist, because I have them seen a grief therapist because they are so young. And I thought it'd be a good idea because of the way she holds everything in. But now some of the behavior, yeah, but hopefully it's just all part of the process and we'll move through. That's what I'm hoping for. I mean, it's not really bad behavior, but it's just unusual things for her. And you can tell she's mad at the world right now. But that's how she does things. She holds it in and then we'll be okay. But a good game, yeah. I'm hoping eventually here soon my little will be back in his bed in his room. I'm hoping. I'm trying not to push it, but I think I was talking with the therapist about it, and I think he loves those 3D animals. These kids are obsessed with these 3D snakes and dinosaurs and dragons and just all the little critters. They have them all different sizes and they just love that shit. Of course, step on one of them in the middle of the night, it's worse than a freaking Lego, okay? And then it breaks because they break so damn easy. And here I am with the super glue trying to fix the damn thing at 3 o'clock in the morning. But anyway, I felt so bad. I got one. I'm going to use it as a reward, and it's one of the bigger ones he wanted. And just get him back in his bed after a couple nights, and maybe it'll just become routine again. I'm going to try that. And he seems excited about it, so he wants to start tonight, so we're going to see. I'm hoping. Because he needs to be back in his room, in his bed. He needs to quit kicking the hell out of me. The kids all over. I have a California king, and I'm on the edge. He sleeps sideways and kicks and hits the hell out of you. I cannot. It won't let me. Every time I click on it, it takes me to the wish list instead of copying it. One of the mods will have to. I don't know why it does that, but it does. I've tried it so many times. It won't let me share any of my links. I have to type them in. I have no idea why. It's weird. It should let me copy the link like it does whenever I want to share somebody's channel or something. But if I click on this, it just takes me to it. It don't copy and paste. See, it just took me to it. That's weird. But I didn't put them on there. I don't know who is putting stuff on my wish list. I didn't put none of this shit on here. Wrapping paper and shit. I didn't put none of that stuff on here. Let me look at it. Okay, I deleted. There was 4 things on there I didn't put on there. How can somebody add something to your wish list? Unless it's my daughter. Because it's still signed in on her thing, so she can... let me sign this out. No, she wouldn't do that without asking. She wouldn't go on there without asking. And besides that, I have the tablet. I don't know. It's weird. It's like that every day, though. I swear. It was all wrapping paper. I didn't put no wrapping paper on there. The hell would I do that for? Yeah, it won't let me. I don't know why it won't let me. It is weird. I'm gonna make dinner for them. We'll have a... It's on my about section on my channel. Actually, yeah, no, she would add wrapping paper. Yeah, she would. Because she would want to keep it. It must be really cute, and she would want to keep it. And she would sit there and cut that whole roll of wrapping paper up and make all kind of stuff out of it and drive you crazy. But yeah, she would do that. She is very creative with things. And dangerous with a pair of scissors. I'm teaching her how to use the little Singer sewing machine, and she is loving it. She is loving it. A nice wooden table top oat roller blanket to roll my old fashioned and quick oats. Oh wow, that's Tammy, you're something else. You're amazing. Did you do all that? Thank you, Purple Dragon. I have not. I haven't. If I do it on my laptop, then I have to. Well, I guess I could do it under. I could just open up another tab. I'll try it that way. But for some reason on my tablet or my phone, it won't let me. It just takes me right to the places. That's why I don't often drop my links, because I have to type them in, and I forget, to be honest with you. Okay, where'd my chat go? So, I don't know. I hope the burnt toast is back rather quickly. And I would love to hear her response to Betty. But Betty has accused, of course, not saying a whole bunch of names, but she said a few names. And she made some serious accusations against people. Betty sues people frivolously because they review her content, not because they've accused her of the crimes and awful things she's just accused everybody else of. It makes great tablecloths. Don't give her no idea. She is thoughtful to you. She would pick. Yeah, but she doesn't. Number one, she stepped on her. She had her tablet laying on the floor. They know they're not allowed to lay on the floor. But of course, she's 10. Well, she thought, I'll sit here. I'm going to sit here and play with Legos. Yeah, well, got stepped on. So her tablet's gone. But Santa may bring her one. And in fact, he is. One of Santa's helpers. We have Santa's helpers because, the real Santa can't come till everybody's in bed. I'm still getting away with that, by the way. Almost not with her, but she's on the cusp. Well, the kids are telling her in school, but mom's telling me, and then there's not all this stuff when we go to bed, but when we wake up and mommy's sleeping, and I'll act like I'm sleeping even though I'm not. I'll lay there with my eyes closed. And they think they're waking me up. But I've already been up and had my coffee and everything else. They'll be up to crack of dawn, like always. And she says, that stuff's under the tree. And I know it wasn't Mommy because Mommy's sleeping. It was Mommy and Daddy. Not this year. Anyway, for right now, I can still get away with it. So. Hey, Grandma. Crazy Grandma Cuda. Oh, it didn't change my name. Oh, you changed my name. Witchy Woman. That's a cool name. I'm doing okay. I'm worried about the holidays. I'm dreading them. I'm not going to lie about it. It is what it is, you know. When you spend 45 years with somebody and that, you know, and boom, it's gone. It takes a minute. Takes a minute. What? I don't know. Everybody getting excited for Black Friday? Who does Black Friday sales? They've ruined Black Friday. Remember the old when Black Friday would be good. You didn't know the sales. You know, there was, and you'd stand in line for that great deal on that TV or whatever it was. And then there'd just be a lot more deals. And they didn't start so early. You know what? They've ruined Black Friday. And then, you know, of course, the stores always overstock. And there would be great after Christmas sales. Not anymore. And then not anymore. Hell, it's slim pickings before the holiday when you're looking for decorations. Which I may have to because I don't know about getting all them down. I'm going to try to get it done, but I don't know. I don't know. You're not doing Black Friday? Mm-hmm. Oh, Kenny, you don't have to. No, you don't have. No one have. Please don't feel. My kids will be fine. We'll be fine. Y'all, it's okay. Enjoy your day, Kenna. Hope you have a good day with the family. How do you do that? Oh, no, I'll change that. I'll go in and look, Ann. Yeah, I'll go in and change that. I'm trying, the one I'm gonna, I hate to ask them. They do so much for me. Yeah, there is someone I can ask. But they do so much for me. And I hate asking. And I don't ask often because I know they won't say no, even if and they need to because they, you know, both work and they have a family and, you know, so I'm very limited in what I do. I don't want to be anybody else's burden. I'll figure it out. I always do. I was thinking of the neighbor boy. He's a teenager. I think he's about 16 or close to it. I was gonna, you know, just hire him for the day to come and help me get all that stuff dug out and organize the garage. But, you know, I might just do that. I'll figure it out. No, and that's why I don't say anything to her when I need to get, because if I mention, well, I got to go here, I got to go there, I don't want her thinking so I just don't say anything. And she has no idea about tomorrow. If she knew that I was Ubering it the whole way down there and back, she'll be pissed afterwards, after the fact. But yeah, because it's not their responsibility to get me to this appointment. I have to meet with the lawyers in the morning. They're preparing the filing, so they don't want to waste time and sit on it. and which I appreciate. But it's still going to take time. But at least they'll be initiated. I don't know, Mr. Blue. I really don't know. It is crazy, Grandma, and I'm gonna make sure that they have a good one. It's all about them, not about me. It's about them. I will, Mr. Blue. Thank you. I will. We'll start watching all the Christmas movies. We'll watch them probably a dozen times each. Yeah, I went to the grocery store the other day, and he was so thrilled. There was blue icing. They had a couple tubes left. Usually the good colors are gone right away. Of course, you can always find red and green and white. But like the pinks, the purples, the blues and stuff, they're gone right away. And they were on sale too. And of course, he pointed out, he's like, we should get it now, Mommy Kathy. We should get it now that way because we always got to mix our colors. And I don't like using them squeeze bags, the ones with the tips that you put in. And so, yeah, I got some. So he was just thrilled. He's thrilled about decorating cookies. I think I'm going to let them do gingerbread house this year. I get you, Nadia. And also my husband said me as well. I'm sorry, crazy Grandma. I'm sorry. You get it. Thank you guys for keeping me company this morning, though, because it was a rough morning today, being the 16th. We hit 2 black cows at 5 o'clock in the morning. Oh, my Lord. Check with local VFW. I'd like to see if they can help with volunteers to put up. Oh. I never thought about it. They could add that calendar and put one thing down for each evening. There'll be popcorn and cookies. Yeah, that's a good idea. They got a whole week off for Thanksgiving. What do they need? What do you need 9 days off for Thanksgiving for? And it's not going to shorten their Christmas vacation because they allow for so many storm days, and we didn't need them this year, so there was extra days. I'm guessing because that's a lot. And Christmas, they're always off 2 weeks, plus the weekends. So, but yeah. Then I like having them home, and then it sucks the day they have to go back to school because then it's so quiet. And it's like I look around, and it's just empty, And then I have to get used to it all over again. Out of 10 cows, 6 got hit. Oh my gosh. I couldn't even imagine. Wow. I know what hitting a deer is like. I couldn't imagine hitting all them cows. And I've seen people not make it after getting in an accident with a deer. Cleaned up a few of them. Back in PA, yeah. Back my niece, I didn't clean it up, thank God. But my niece, in the wintertime, in the middle of the night, she was going to the emergency room. She was having a really bad MS flare up. And she didn't want to, she's, I guess, from what I understand, jerked the wheel to avoid hitting a deer, slid on the ice, and went headfirst into a tree. Head on. Get a coloring book, and I have some a small adult book, and bigger pictures to color, and some gel pens. They're running out, but yeah, I do that sometimes. We did the 12 Days of Christmas. We did that last year. We had they had advent calendars last year, and every day they'd pop it out, and there'd be a little treat in there for them, like a little piece of candy or something, and they really liked it. All them crazy owls. We have to do elf on a shelf, you know. God, we have 2 of them, you know, of course. And they're always causing a mess for me to clean up. Listen to that squirrel. What are you doing? You want her to feed you? That squirrel's ready to eat. She has to come feed her buddy. She's got this squirrel so spoiled. Your buddy's here. Mm-hmm. You guys want to listen to Little Brittany, or do you want to end? Never swerve to miss wildlife, especially in snow. Ram it and hold on. Yep. Yeah, it was awful. She was so young. She was only in her 30s. It's sad. Her name was Cinnamon. Hey, Purple Haze. Anyway, my nails are a damn mess. They need shaped, and I busted a couple doing all this damn digging out, cleaning, getting rid of junk. I'm even thinking about getting rid of some of my glass. It's just, now it'd be too, the one section I can't even reach. Even if I use my little step ladder, I can't reach it because of the wall unit. To take it down and clean it, you got to take it down and clean it a couple times a year. It's glass. And it all has to be hand cleaned. You can't dishwash or any of it. Because it's collector's glass, and I'm not messing up my Venton or my Murano. I'm thinking about getting rid of some of it because it's just too much anymore. And if I could get rid of half of it and still have more than enough to go around the ceiling and the whole way around the living room and kitchen, you can put stuff. But yeah, I could get rid of half of it and still have enough. I just want to declutter. The less there is, the less you have to clean. Okay, now they want to eat the peanuts because they're for the squirrels. When I moved 3 years ago, I got rid of all that stuff. There were a few tears, but I don't miss any of it now. Yeah. But the only things I'm really not going to get rid of, or there's a few of my Benton limited edition number pieces that my husband got me that are special. And my son bought me over a several year period. Murano did this. This was 25 years ago. Murano did this collection. And Murano's a blown glass crystal out of Italy. Murano, Italy. And they're all, if you're not going to get the collection, the entire collection, then, the value is in the entire collection. And over I think it was 2 or 3 years, him and his fiance, I ended up with the whole collection. I won't touch that because that's for my baby. But the other stuff and the pieces that were handed down from Frank's mom, they're really old. I got some Fenton pieces that are 50, 60 years old that are numbered, and I have the certificates for, but it's just a lot anymore. I want to declutter. I'm definitely going to use the neighbor boy for the garage because that was my husband's territory. I didn't venture out there often. That was his little man cave space. There is so much shit out there to gotta go. I have no idea what I'm doing with a wall of tools. I don't even know what half them tools are, let alone what they freaking do. I don't need them. I'm never going to use them. I don't know. But every time I want to get started doing it, I can't bring myself to do it. To get rid of his stuff. But the stuff out in the garage, that stuff out in the garage wasn't, a lot of it should have went and been donated anyway. I mean, it was boxed up and ready to be donated and just wasn't taken over. Hey, dogs, it's good to see you. You did? Where you been hiding? Oh, dogs, thank you so much. You didn't have to do that. Thank you very much. I greatly appreciate that. Thank you for the PayPal. It's good to see you, though. I know I haven't been on here a whole bunch, so I haven't seen you for a minute. Do estate sales. Talk to one about doing a sale for those items. They price it and handle it all, and they take a percentage. Oh, and I wouldn't have to do the work because I don't have it in me. I can't even handle being out there. I'm going to check into that. You collect Avon? Oh, my mom did. God, the Avon bottles she had. Some of them were worth some money. I was blown away. I know some of the glasses, but with glass, it has to be the right time and the right buyer to get a fair price. My yard sale last year, the pieces I sold for pennies on the dollar just so I didn't have to put them back away. I didn't even care. Those Murano flowers, when they were bought 30 years ago, they were $25 a piece 30 years ago. They quit making those 12 months after they went on sale. I had the limited edition, really big ones that you could actually stick in a vase, all blown glass, mouth blown as well. A stamp. I let them go for $5 a piece just so I didn't have to wrap them back up and put them away. I didn't care. I would love to not. And I have 2 boxes of nothing but crystal serving dishes, platters, your jelly dishes, your butter dishes, all that stuff came down. My mother-in-law had a different table setting for every holiday, every meal, never the same setting. And she been way beyond her means. But yeah, I'm never going to use that stuff. I'm not holding dinners anymore like I used to with, a dozen or more people. I'm not back home, and most of my family's either moved in other places or deceased. So I don't need all that shit anymore. Nail gun and staple gun. Oh, there's 4 staple guns out there. That I do know. A palm sander, a belt sander. I have no idea what any of that stuff is. A solder station, jigsaw. I know he has a table saw, a Craftsman table saw. I know he has a router because I bought them when we were doing our craft business. I bought them. He has all kinds of shit, drills, compressors, light, he has all kinds of shit. And he has these massive wrenches. I mean, they're freaking huge. I have no idea what they're for. Yeah. I'm getting first place off the trees for free. Going to make signs. Oh, cool. Oh, you're very creative. Good for you. You're doing it, man. And I hear you. I'm doing the same. I have no idea. He has so many tools out there. He was raised that you repaired your own car, even if it meant you had to put a motor or a transmission in. But the newer, the newer the vehicles, the harder they make that shit. But yeah, he amassed a lot of stuff, a lot of tools and stuff. And he has a couple Stanley cabinets, workbench. He has a ton of hand tools. I don't even know what half of them are. He took care of that stuff, not me. I know what a pliers and a hammer and a screwdriver is, but he took care of everything like that. I didn't. Oh no, he's got a collection of them. I'm gonna call somebody. That was a good idea. Thank you, Mr. Blue. I'm gonna because I really need to get that garage cleaned out. So I need to get the door fixed. The cable snapped. So yeah, they only want $150, which I was surprised. It's still $150 is $150, but they only want $150 to come and replace the cable. It takes them two guys like I think they said 15 minutes because thankfully nothing but the cable snapped. So because I can't open the garage right now and it's a pain, man. That's another reason why I don't want to be in there. I feel like I'm claustrophobic. You know, I need that garage door open. And I'm going to have it fixed anyway if I'm going to have somebody come and look at all that stuff. Because there's a lot. My cousin's went past 2 nights ago, 63. Was sitting watching TV and then he was gone right there on the couch. Yeah, I get it. That's pretty much what happened, even though he technically had a very faint pulse. So he got to the hospital. I'm sorry to hear that, Mr. Moore. I'm sending prayers. My husband was 64. And today is 3 months. If you lived close in, I'd give it to you to get rid of it. I'm not in the right frame of mind to handle that kind of stuff right now. Not with this legal case finally being taken care of. I don't know how long it's going to take. But there's a lot to prepare for, I guess, evidently. I don't know what. I mean, I don't know what I could do. But I guess I'm going to find out tomorrow. When you passed my pee, I felt it. I was lucky, yeah. Shipped to Canada is I'm sure. I wanted to send Hope some flowers. Hope for Snoopy. When her grandma passed. I couldn't even get it done. It was just outrageous what they want. I was like, what? I can fix old cars, but nothing chip. Yeah, they've made it impossible. I mean, you had to buy stuff. You had to go buy a whole new tool just to change his freaking headlights. What kind of shit is that? Yeah, they made it impossible that you either have to have the money to buy the expensive machines or you pay it out your ass for a garage to fix it. They made it impossible. But I have to get that garage door done because the kids have to take the bikes through the kitchen. And my OCD with the floors, it drives me bonkers. And right away, I'm on that floor, man. And granted, it's not that much. It's through the kitchen, right out the front door. But I have to do the floor then. Because, they ride their bikes outside, they get dirty. And once they put, anyway, it's just a whole thing. I'm over it. I want the garage door fixed. $300 to put in. I'll have to make some coffee. Thank you, dogs, for stopping in, and thank you for the PayPal. It was good seeing you. I hope you come back and hang out. Hey, Black Pearl. Put rugs down on the floor. Yeah, I could do that. I'm not big on throw rugs, okay? Because they get dirty and then they just make your floor look dirty. So, yeah, I'm not big on throw rugs, by the way. I know, I'm weird. I'm different when it comes to my floors. And that's why it's really driving me nuts with this dust on this glass. It's driving me crazy because I want to go, ooh. What if somebody looks up and sees it? They're going to think I'm dirty or something, That's what passes through my head. I'm so used to my house being inspected all the time. And granted, they didn't want you to be perfect as a foster parent. When you have tons of kids running in and out, it happens. But I was one of those people that followed them kids and cleaned up. Yeah, it was. You learn to let certain things go. But I don't know. I'm just so used to. Good for you, Ann. Your garage is. The garage door is fine. It's just the cable that broke. And boy, when that thing came down, thank God nobody was there. Oh, you would have got seriously hurt or worse. I mean, that I can't believe the door didn't break. Or nothing happened to the door, but no, it's just the cable broke. And even the handyman said, "No, you need to let these garage guys do it because they'll come in a team, and it takes two. You have to have at least two anyway. They'll have three or four. They'll get it done quick. And a handyman would have to have other help, so you're going to pay more than if you just pay them. I didn't think $150 was bad, though, because that's going to be a job. I don't care. It's going to be a job. It's got to be. It's a cable to hold up a heavy freaking door, you know? But anyway, I'll get it done. I might set it up this week. Depending on what I find out, what's going on tomorrow, and what all I got to do yet. And that way I can really start working. I got to get them Christmas decorations. I've got to get some of them down. I can't go out and buy all new shit. That's insane when there's a whole bunch sitting up there. I'm not that stupid. I'll figure it out. I need someone to come get on the floor for me as I can't help him. Oh. I have OCD. I'm constantly cleaning my floors. Yep. And that's right. I'll go in the bathroom. I got my girl. She's into curling her hair. She's a real diva. She likes her nails done. She likes her hair done. And she loves hair accessories. So I got her that curler, that thing that instant curls your hair, Off TikTok. It was really cheap. Well, she's learning how to do it so that she does it good. So she won't even let me go in the bathroom to do that with her. She said, "No, Mommy Kathy, every time you come in here, you find something to clean and I never get to my hair." And she's right. I go in to take a shower. Count on me being there for at least an hour and a half, because I'll figure the tub needs wiped down because one of the kids took a bath. And then I'll see, oh, well, maybe I'll just go ahead and do the floor while I'm in here. And then, oh, hell, the mirror looks like it's got streaks on it from them brushing their teeth because everything gets that on it. So, yeah, it's a whole thing. I need to not do that so much. My husband was right about that. Yeah, they're expensive around here. They are. I mean, I never had to pay for anything like that. My husband did everything. Yeah, so I just paid $180 for a guy to come and remove the back off the fridge and tighten 3 screws on the compressor. Oh, good Lord. I hear you. That's why when my washer broke, what it would cost to fix it, and there was no guarantee on how long it was going to last because it kept breaking down. It was actually cheaper to just get a basic model that was on sale for Labor Day weekend than to repair the washer that most likely wouldn't have, because it was like every 3 months we were fixing something else. And he actually taught himself how to change out some of the stuff so we didn't have to pay someone. But it was just a pain in the ass. I will never, ever again buy an expensive stuff like that. It was not worth the money. Not at all. It was nothing but a headache from the day we got it. And what's sad is when the guys from Lowe's came and delivered the new one and took the old one, which they were so sweet they didn't even charge me for. Which they usually charge you like $50 for that, but they didn't charge me. He even said that they had nothing but problems with that model and lots of returns. I was like, I should have. It was a pain in the ass. Never again. No, you can't do everything. Neither can I. Believe it or not, my house right now needs cleaned up. The kids got, the pillows on the couches messed up and some toys in the living room, and there's a couple dishes. I'll get them done while I'm cooking. Breakfast dishes. We didn't do them this morning. I regret I gave my deep freezer away. Because we weren't fostering anymore, and it was just me and him, and I didn't need a deep freezer for me and him. And I knew that they were a young family, and they had been looking for one, so I gave them mine. They lived down the street. And right after that, we got new placements. We decided to foster again. Yeah. Anyway, but I'm gonna have to replace my central heat and air unit. I got a bid on it the other day. A little over $6,000. Think I might be able to get that a little bit lower though, but I have no choice. I mean, that's my heat and air, and you can tell it's running rough on its last leg. It's 23 years old. Yeah, it's long overdue replaced, and it can't be repaired anymore. It's been repaired. Nobody even wants to risk repairing it because it's so old, and it's, So yeah, it's just like hard water is hard on anything, I'm sure. Well, there's a ton of them for sale down here on Facebook Marketplace. Oh no, today's wild. Hey, Dina, how are you? Sorry, I didn't see you. Where'd Ooh La La go? I love that name. Okay, Dallas, you need to get dressed. I put your clothes out an hour ago. He's playing with Legos. But I want to get them out of the house. It's a beautiful day. I want to get them out of the house. Yeah. Oh, I don't have a choice with the simper. I mean, I don't have a choice. Oh well. We used to have our mortgage company used to have this insurance plan on everything in the house, and it wasn't really expensive. And that thing had paid for itself a couple times. New hot water tank. I paid $100 deductible. Several repairs on the air and heat unit, $50 to $100 deductible. The repairs were, it's expensive. You get that charge, the free-on redone, it's going to cost you $2,000. So it was worth it, but then they dropped the company and never replaced the company, so I don't have it anymore. Wish I did, because I'd only have to pay the deductible. Oh, I got a new one now. I had to take the other one. And they most likely repaired it and put it out for sale used. That's what those appliance places do. They have a use section, and then once they get back in, if it's not going to cost an arm and a leg to fix, and they can make a profit on it, they do it. But hey, they got rid of it for me. It was one less thing I had to worry about. It wouldn't spin the clothes. It was all electronic. It was a pain in the ass. It was stupid to spend that kind of money in the first place, but I did. It was a couple of years old, but yeah, I'll never do that again. Oh, look at my dog's sad face. The kids are making noise and he's trying to sleep. He's looking at me with sad eyes like, help. I see you, old man. I see you. Oh, he's looking at me with the saddest eyes. He's still not happy about having to get up at 9:30. Oh, only my dog. All right, guys. I don't think I'm going to get into anything else. Y'all it's a beautiful Sunday. Just chill out, have some fun. Yeah, I have the kids. Enjoy some of this Sunday. I don't know who's live, so because I've been live. So go where you want to go and enjoy yourself. I just wanted to go over that shit with Betty because that just Betty. Oh, Betty, Betty, Betty. I'm sure everybody be going over Brittany, so we don't need to get into it. If you want to, maybe later tonight I'll come back on and we can look at what she said last night. But I'm sure it'll be all over the streets. But I'm going to take the kids out to roller skate, and I think my old man dog needs to go out. Yeah, he's barking at nothing again. What are you barking at? Yesterday he was barking at a ball in the swimming pool. I'm like, okay, someone needs attention. He was just mad yesterday because he got a bat, but he loves a bat. It's weird how he acts afterwards, though. Like you violated him or something. He's allergic to fleas, so I have to make sure that he gets dipped and soaked in it. And he doesn't like that part of it, but he loves the shower. And it's Florida. The weather's turning. Ticks and fleas. Ugh. Trisha is live? Yes, thank you, Purple. Yes. Yes, yeah, Trisha's live. I wish I could transport everybody over to Trisha. I would. I'm going to learn how to do that today. I'm going to watch that little video. I've been saying I'm going to, and I haven't had time. I'm going to. Because Trisha's done it for me, and I've greatly appreciated it. So, yes, please, everybody, go on over to Trisha's. Let her know you're a misfit. And I will today. That's going to be a priority after I take them out to roller skate. Watch that video so I can start transporting people, because I'd like to pay Trisha back. She's done it for me a few times, and I really appreciate it. Nonsense has too. Jay has. I think Clue did once or something. But go out there and have some fun today. Smile, laugh. Don't let none of it get to you. And Toasty, I hope you come back. I hope they see that they're wrong, because you don't deserve what's going on. Not at all. Not at all. All right, everybody, you be good out here on these YouTube streets. Be the best misfit you can be. Let me know what you think in the comments. If there's somebody you want to look at, want us to review, let me know. We'll do it. Always looking for someone new. All right, misfits. I'll be on the YouTube streets while they're out skating. I'll sit there or stand there on my and I'll listen to somebody who's live. Probably Trisha. All right. Bye, misfits. Thank you again, Purple. You're amazing. Thank you. Don't forget, please click on Trisha's live. All right. Bye, everybody.